We are live.
We're live. We're live. We're live. Late night live after the fight.
Good fight, man. That's called a victory beer. After months and months of back and forth, man, hey, you know what? I was actually gained a lot more respect for Canelo than I ever had. And I love Canelo, man. He's a great fighter, but I gained more respect because he brought his all. He brought his all, but I just told people I think he's just a little at the end of his prime, man. You know?
I don't think it's that. I think Bud is at least in that fight is similar to what they say about Pacquiao. He's gonna hit you from all angles. And there were a few times where Canelo couldn't even set up for a punch. And you saw him get frustrated and back up and look and shake his head and come forward again.
Yeah, he was pissed. And you know what? And Canelo would get him in the corner, and Bud always had the answer to get out of the corner, Dubs. Boom, counterpunch. You know, Bud was just faster and speed won tonight. And Canelo couldn't hurt him. Canelo couldn't hurt him, man.
And I told Gunner the 9th round is when Crawford came out, stood in the middle of the ring, and just basically told him, I don't respect your power.
They said Bud was stronger than Canelo. I don't know if he was stronger, but he looked well. He looked good, man.
He looked good. The best thing about it was we all got a good fight. We all got to watch a good fight.
This guy said that shit was a draw. On what planet?
No, that wasn't a draw. And I'm a Canelo fan. I always say I keep it real. That wasn't a draw.
No, bro.
Canelo won. Tonight, Canelo probably won 4 rounds.
Maybe. Shit, Steve Cruz, show me some of that love, bro. You know I rocked with you. You know I got a lot of hate for it, man. Shit, I just look at.
Hey, Holmes. What about Caleb? Got at me woofing, but he was like, "Hey, I picked Canelo too," but yeah, he got at me clowning.
Look, I'm gonna say this though. This is the truth. The reason why I went Bud was more because of the person he is rather than his fighting skills. I already knew he had that. He's a very humble person.
I liked his humility.
He's a good man.
And at the end when they talked to him. Yeah. What's up, Lali?
You know, and I was right all night long. Callum did enough, man, to beat Vargas. He showed that Vargas is not on that level yet. The younger brother's better. Shit, I went 4-0 tonight, man.
You don't know how he got 4 rounds. While the judges, if you go by the judges, they saw it pretty much the same I did.
He won 3, maybe 4 rounds. 4 is a toss-up, so you could give it to Canelo. But
in the beginning,
I dominated the money rounds.
I believed the first round. Canelo won. I believe the second round but there was no action in the second round. But I don't know. You know, we all watched the fight how we watched it.
Everyone's look. Canelo lost though. Heads up, him and Bud, middle of the ring. Look at even in the 9th round or the last round when they had that exchange, Bud went right there in the middle. He could have ran the 12th round, and he didn't. He went right in the middle of the ring and won.
You know what, G-Dog? I don't think there should be a rematch. I mean, they could do it, right? I don't think Canelo's gonna beat him.
You know, Canelo. I see maybe one more money fight for Canelo. Maybe Benavidez if he wants that, but I'd rather see Bud fight Benavidez.
He has a contract for 2 fights. 2 more.
Yeah, well, he didn't say no to the rematch, but he didn't say yes either.
No, he didn't say anything. I mean, come on, he's disappointed right now. He's not going to answer that question right now.
He's.
No, what did I say?
Hey, what we should be celebrating though is Bud is a 3-time undisputed champ. It's never been done ever. You know, Canelo had a good run. He made a lot of money. He did his thing. I told y'all, Vegas Road, man. I told y'all too.
Esteban, that was the best fight of the night. What them 2 dudes, the African.
Oh, Lester Martinez and Mibilis. Man, that was a
homie. The fucking and when the first round was over, I was like, this ain't gonna go the distance. They beat the dog shit out of each other the whole fight, and I don't think they called it right.
They fought. I think Lester should have won, but They fought like two motherfuckers in YA. Like just heads up as fast as you can, as hard as you can. The whole time.
Yes.
For 12 rounds, for 10 rounds or whatever. 12. That was crazy. I think Lester won. I think Lester did better on the outside. I mean, Billy just did good inside, but I think Lester was putting the clinic on him. And that was Bud's. See how big that dude was? And that was Bud's sparring partner. He was sparring with that big mean motherfucker. So
no wonder.
Bud, yes, that was his sparring partner. That he's part of Bomac training. He's part of that team. I had Lester winning. Hey, at least they didn't give him the L. They gave him a draw.
Yeah,
I think he won. But that's just me, you know.
Yeah.
All know is Cholo Truck did his thing tonight. Cool. Bud looked good with the weight. What happened with Cholo Trucker?
They fought. The thing was Mile High boxed. What's his name? The guy that had Pedro with Cholo
Sandman. Snowman.
Snowman and Cholo Trucker. I think he boxed Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I went over there. I checked it out, but they were giving him like 5. It was just sparring, right?
Oh, just sparring. But
they were giving him like 5 minutes rest between rounds. So I bounced. I was like, I'm not gonna. I want to see, Salvador. Wait, Salvador, are you the same one that keeps talking shit? Dubs take the L, and are you? Hold on,
No, Salvador's the homie.
No, but somebody said I owe you an apology. Why do I owe Gunner an apology?
Yeah, why? Hey, he had a fighter. I had a fighter. We argued our points, and at the end, we said someone's going to win. If it would have been Canelo, I wouldn't apologize. Canelo won.
I came in here and said that Crawford looked amazing. I told Gunner, what the fuck?
Look at Canelo rehydrated too much. I think so too. What did I say though? I said it yesterday. I said Canelo's going to come in about 180. That's what he always does, and Bud's going to come in about 174. Bud put on just enough pounds to pack on to take them punches. Look. Canelo wasn't his best tonight. That's just straight up, and he could not hurt Bud. And once Bud knew, I'm not
even gonna make excuses for Canelo. I think the way Bud kept hitting him, like as he was setting up, it wouldn't let Canelo. Canelo hit him with some good shots and didn't drop him. Didn't even buckle him. I gotta give credit to that. A Bud looked amazing. I told Gunner, I said, I think Bud should stay in this division. He's not going to knock anybody out, but he can outpoint, he can outbox, I think, anybody in the division.
Easily. But Bud is arguably one of the top 5. He just moved up, man. One of the greatest boxers of all time. He's in the talks now, man, because what he did tonight.
Exactly. Hambino says Bud killed Canelo's timing. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, Canelo could not get his range.
He couldn't set up and really put power into the punches that he. And that's the thing with Canelo. He throws the power, but he doesn't throw combos.
Well, and every time that he threw power, Bud was a split second.
Thank you, phenomenal Mexican.
Yeah, Bud was just a split second faster, man. And that's what he does to every opponent. He's just his counter punching. His IQ. That's why I say his IQ is superior to everybody's. He sees what you're going to do before you do it. So when Canelo would come in the corner, boom. He'd catch him with that straight jab and then get out of there real quick. And Canelo got frustrated, man. Once Canelo was frustrated, it was over. When Canelo stopped in the middle of the ring and shook his head, Canelo was pissed. He was,
and then he tried to reset because he couldn't set, couldn't get set. So he tried to reset again.
And then Bud will go in there and hit him with a 3 or 4 piece combo, boom, 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 and step back. And even though those punches didn't all land, he was doing enough to win the round. That's why when it got to like the 8th round, I told Dubs Canelo needs to knock him out, bro. It's a wrap. Because there's no way he's going to win 4 rounds straight.
Oh, well, I had always said, what did I always say? Canelo has to knock him out.
Yeah, if it goes to the Canelo has to.
I said Canelo has to knock him out. I never wanted. In my mind, I knew if it goes to the score, Bud's going to outbox him. Of course.
Yeah.
So if it goes to the cards, I knew it was going to be a loss.
I've watched, like I said, I've watched Bud's career, man, and now. No one from this point on could say, well, Bud's never fought any great fighters. He fought the best and he beat the best. So right now, Bud is surpassed a lot of motherfuckers. Bud's the man right now. There's no denying it, man. Hey, Benavidez is hungry and he wants it. Bud's right there. Come get it.
Let's see what the talks are.
Come get it because right now, Bud is the man. We got to admit it.
Wow. Mike says he lost over 2,000, eh?
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you guys that bet, man. Crawford is nice, but he looked too comfortable. Yeah, 168, he looked comfortable at that weight.
He did.
He looked unbeatable at that weight, bro. He wore that
great.
weight perfect. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. When Bud stepped on that scale, when he took that shirt off and stepped on the scale, I said, "Oh, he got this. This motherfucker, he did just enough. He bulked up perfect."
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying, man, I hope he's not slow. And he wasn't. He was just as fast as when he fought at 147. He was just the same.
Anastasio says, "What do you think, Dubs? Will there be a rematch?" I don't think anybody wants to see it. Who wants to see? Like, let us know in the chat. Who wants to see a rematch? I think it'll be the same thing in a rematch. It may even be worse. It may even be worse. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when Bud went into this fight, he didn't know. No, he didn't know about Canelo's power. Now he's felt it. So now he's like, "You can't hurt me."
Yeah, he could not hurt Bud.
Yeah, it might be worse in a rematch.
They said Gunn must have got paid. He had Crawford. Junior says, "I lost $50 to a YouTube guy. Gracias."
Don't worry, I lost 100 to fucking Mile High.
OHP Magic, cheers, homie. Whooped his ass. You know what, man? Canelo's still an amazing fighter. He's still a good dude, man. But he lost tonight easily. Like that was. It just wasn't. It just wasn't his night tonight, man. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say fucking Bud beat the holy shit out of him, but Bud beat him.
Check this out. Playmaker had he has a coworker that every paycheck has been putting part of his paycheck on bets on Crawford.
He won big,
major.
If I would have had the money, I would have bet. I would have bet bigger.
Smoking Buds. No, Gunner had Crawford. I didn't. There was no doubt in my mind until the fight was happening. There was no doubt in my mind Canelo was going to win that fight by knockout. There ain't no fuck. I don't even remember betting you, Rob. The fuck he been saying that shit. Hey, yeah, no, it's all good. Shit, I wish I did have Bud.
Let's be real. Crawford was just faster and busted a Mayweather. He was just faster, and this is the thing.
He didn't do a Mayweather.
He fought better than Mayweather. He fought way better than Mayweather.
He got in the middle of the ring with him, and nobody does it with Canelo.
Bro, he got in the middle of the ring with Canelo and outpunched Canelo in the middle of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Torres, thank you.
Hey, gracias, Torres. Hey, you know what? I think I missed a couple.
I bet 20 on Canelo KO Bud with the fucking.
Hey, thank you, Gavin Newsom. Hold on. Thank you, Fabio. Thank you, Phenomenal Mexican. 2 times, and then Torres. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, I think I missed some.
And thank you to me, because everyone's like, fuck you, Gun.
No, you got him in there.
I lost 100 on Gun versus Cholo, says Mike. Well, there you go. Gun and Cholo didn't fight tonight. Canelo and Bud did, and I won. So I'm happy. He was on the ropes most of the fight. He busted a Mayweather. Canelo, that's what Canelo does to every boxer. He cuts the ring off. He cuts the ring off. The thing was, the difference with Bud and everyone else, Bud beat him to the punch. That's just a fact.
Listen, Bud beat him every way possible tonight.
Yeah, about the local boys.
There were times where Canelo hit him with some punches, didn't rock him, and at the end of the day, Bud's face looked like he wasn't touched.
Hey, I agree. Derek Shepard, I thought that the whole fight. I looked in the
corner. Make a bet. Send me your Cash App, fool. I just don't remember.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Derek. I thought that too. I even texted that to Dubs during the fight. I said, man, Canelo looks tired compared to Bud. Bud looked poised. He was just doing his breathing, and Canelo looked. I think it was a frustration.
That's what it was. I think he was just so frustrated.
Yeah, that's what it was, man. It had to be the frustration that you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that, Chrissy.
I worked through the fight, and I can't even afford to take a break. I just had a heart procedure. I'm sorry to hear that, girl. Salvador Sanchez is Mexico's best ever. I agree. Jimmy?
He said I owe a lot of homies.
Canelo looked old and sluggish tonight. He did. I think that money's getting to him, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. It's just like the movie Rocky, man. Motherfuckers get a little bit of money, and they lose that eye of the tiger, you know? You got to be hungry. Canelo was always hungry, dominating, but he's not as hungry anymore because he's almost a billionaire. if not a billionaire right now.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what fights Turkey is going to give him now. He's not the champ no more.
Shiraz. Let's see Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz versus Canelo.
I don't even, you know. Hey, look, AI got it right, fool.
Yeah.
Look at Big Rob.
No, hey, Junior already, he knows Zubs. He knows he owes me that little 50. I'll take it. He has grossed 800 million from boxing. And yeah, that's why I say he's worth $1 billion, bro. Grossed 800 million from boxing. Plus he's got the VMCs. Plus he's got all the endorsement. Canelo's worth $1 billion, a bill ticket. They're blaming me. It's Gun's fault that he lost. Nah, that's his fault, bro.
No, it is. No, it's not. It's not Canelo's fault either. It's Bud's fault.
Yeah, it's Bud's fault. Bud went in there and won.
Bud Crawford did not let fucking Canelo do what Canelo does.
Babe, bring me another beer, please. One time for my mind. Says, nah, Gun knows boxing. Bud was going to win. We both know boxing. Dubs had a lot of good points too, man. And look, I was conflicted. When the fight started, I was conflicted. Like, damn, man, Canelo walked in that motherfucker with the eye of the tiger. He looked good when he walking in. I said, "Oh, he's coming for business." Bud looked more relaxed. Canelo looked tense, but like he had bad intentions. Bud looked. You know what Bud looks like? He has no expression, Dubs. He always looks the same. He don't change his expression. But if you notice, when Canelo was hitting Bud, he started smiling. That's when I knew it was over. He was like, "You can't fuck with me."
What I didn't like in the first half of the fight was every time Canelo did hit Crawford with something, he shook his head no. That's always a dead giveaway. You felt that.
Yeah, but it's psychological. You know how they do it. It's like his mind, and it's not psychological for Canelo. It was psychological for Bud, because in his mind he wanted to say no, you couldn't hurt me, but he was feeling it. You gotta feel it. That's Canelo. Canelo hit him with a couple good ones. Gun, the best YouTuber. No other YouTuber at all compares to you, Gun. Nobody can compare. Salvador.
See what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
He went from my channel to yours and then did that.
Yeah, hey, Salvador, how about this, bro? Thank you, but goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye, because don't try to talk shit about my homeboy like that. I know what you're trying to do. That ain't never gonna work. In fact, Dubs is one of the reasons I'm watching. I'm doing YouTube. Salute. It was a good fight. Bud boxed his ears off. Bud was I won't even say Bud was the better fighter tonight. I just believe Bud is better at this point in his career.
Oh, hi. I got you. Wait, give me until payday, big dog. The 21st. Make sure when we're live on the 21st, you put your cash app.
Get the homie a bottle. Gunner, I'm getting fucked up. That's right, Steve. Me too. I got my girl on rotation bringing these into me. Look at Brian says, go to sleep, fool. Canelo almost did, so we're good. We're up. On the fight on die, called the fight and the score check, homie, says D Vega. Gunner, we fucking won, G. I told you, Steve, there wasn't a doubt in my mind, bro.
Listen to this shit.
There wasn't a doubt in my mind. Canelo, man, I've supported Canelo for a very long time, but Bud was Bud, man. Bud was Bud. You know, he checked off all the list, everything that everyone said. He can't take Canelo's power. He did that. He won't exchange with Canelo in the pocket. He did that. You know, he can't carry that weight, man. He did that. You know what I'm saying? His speed is going to diminish.
To me, the most important and the most impressive thing was, and they mentioned it during the fight, he had no ring rust.
At all, after a year.
He had no ring rust. That was the part that impressed me.
He was in that motherfucker, Dubs, sparring his ass off and working out. This is the thing. He set his mind on the Canelo fight for a year.
Hey, Mao High, Spencer. Mao High, I was trying to watch it, homie, but Mikey was giving you guys 5 minutes rest between rounds. I watched 2 rounds and I said, man, I can't. I don't know how many rounds you guys win, but I was like, damn, Holmes, I got to wait 5 minutes between every round.
Oh, and Angie beat Canelo by a mile. What's up, Jenica? How you doing? Tahoe Kev, you called it, Gunner. Yeah.
Angie's
I got it this time, bro.
She's too skinny for how big it is. That's what a lot of these. I don't want to get into that conversation.
I think Canelo lost his love for boxing. That's why I told Dubs it's more about the money to him. That was one of my things with Canelo. I said these guys, when they get this type of money, man, they lose that that love of the sport, that love of the the pugilist love that they. I've seen it happen. It happened with Conor McGregor in the UFC, bro. As soon as he got that big payday with the Mayweather fight, remember that, Dubs?
The what?
McGregor was the shit after
Oh
that.
yeah,
He was a
yeah.
shit after that because some people. This is how you could tell a person that's never been around no money or never had any money. Once they get it, they don't know how to act. And with Canelo, he's been having money and he's been doing his thing. But there comes a time, and Father Time catches up to you. Plus that money, your mind's more on the money, and he just got a little arrogant, man. Canelo got just a little bit arrogant, But as a boxer, you're supposed to have a little bit of arrogance. What's up, Miss Joanna?
Hey, I send you 50 right now. My high. What's the damn it?
It's like our quarterback, Dak Prescott. The duck went down. The duck went down, says Jesse. You know what? This right here changes.
Hey, put it in right now for 50 right now, and then the other 50 on the 21st.
I'm feeling good, Roxy. Thank you. Hey, I made some tamales today. Hey, my family, we had tamales. I steamed them. Bomb. I made frijoles de la olla. I made fucking Spanish rice. Like I treated the family to like a good fucking bomb ass dinner. We ate good, watched the fight, had a good time, and the outcome was what I wanted it to be. I won this time. I got lucky.
All About Roxy said I never seen you that faded before. Oh, you talking about when we did the buzz balls and the? Yeah, I blacked out. I was asleep by 11.
Like Crawford, he seems like a humble, God-fearing man. Man, very humble.
Yeah,
very humble. That
what's the Cash App, Mahai?
Come on, Ray. Don't say that, bro. Mexicans can't beat blacks. Don't say that, bro. How many brothers did Canelo beat, bro? How many brothers did Julio Cesar Chavez beat? How many brothers did Salvador Sanchez beat? How many brothers did fucking a lot of Mexicans beat? Hey, a lot of brothers beat Mexicans too. It goes. Don't make it about that, bro.
I got it right here. Hey, Mile High. So what happened was somebody got at me. One of my homies got at me and said they wanted half of the bet because we thought Canelo was going to knock him out. So he sent me the 50 right now on Cash App, and I'd rather send you at least the 50 right now if you want.
He said, "Don't trip, bro. I can wait till the 21st."
I know.
Mile High said,
but the homie just sent half of it. So I'm saying if he wants it now, I can give him half now, or we wait and get the whole thing on. All right, I'll do the whole thing on the 21st then. What?
Look that's the homie right there, man. That's my personal friend. Mine and Dub's personal friend right there, man. Playmaker. And he said, "Wow, y'all bringing up color? That's wild. It's crazy, huh?"
We go through that shit all the time, Playmaker.
Yeah. And, people make it about color. Like, man, bro, I didn't see a Mexican and a black fighting. I seen the two of the best fighters in the world fighting.
Yeah. He don't want half. He wants the whole thing.
Let me see. Who won, Snowman or Maha? I don't know. I didn't watch that fight, man. Shout out to my boy Maha.
We're joking him.
Yeah, shout out to both those vatos, man. Trisha, that's right. With me, first and foremost, it's never about color.
All right, Maha.
Never. A man's skills don't come based on pigmentation of skin. A man's skills come on determination and hard work, man. And Canelo's a hard worker, but you could tell by Bud's physique, his mentality.
Hey, Rob, send me your Cash App, Rob. You said $20. Send me your Cash App right now.
Jimmy Garcia said, "Is the Vargas dynasty over?" Nah. Emiliano's bad. Emiliano's a bad boy. The one with the curly hair, he's bad, bro. I called that fight. I told you guys he wasn't shit. Look at most of these guys, man, that are juniors, like their dads, they're in their dad's shadow. Same thing with Julio Cesar Chavez. And it's hard when your dad's a great fighter, and Fernando Vargas was great in his own right? When your dad's a great fighter, you're trying to live up to expectations. And being junior, man, he's trying. He's a decent fighter. He's got to just work harder. He's decent. But his little brother's the bad motherfucker, though.
Here's the thing. Fernando, the dad, used to be one that he didn't like to take a step back. He wants to fight you in the middle of the ring. What Junior did, Junior went into that fight and you saw him backing up a whole lot. Every time the dude from Ireland would even flinch, he was out of there. You know what I mean? And he just doesn't have what his dad had.
Exactly, Black Warrior Spirit. You know how we rock, me and Dud. You've been rocking with us for a long time, bro. With us, it's never about color. It's about skill, man. And tonight, you know, Bud's an excellent fighter, man. I've been saying it. I've been a Bud Crawford fan for a long time, so I picked him. He's an excellent fighter, man. If Canelo would have fought anyone else, I'd have went with Canelo. But when it was Bud, I was like, man, Bud, he's prepared. He's prepared, you know. And he was definitely prepared. He took Canelo's punch. No one takes Canelo's punch.
Mm-hmm.
He took Canelo's punch. The only scratch he had on his body was the headbutt cut, which was accidental.
Yeah. But I text you immediately when Canelo got cut. Canelo had a cut on under his left eye.
Right here in the corner.
Yeah. It just never opened up.
Yeah. And he was just faster. He was just faster. And it wasn't that he had more power than Canelo, because he never really hurt Canelo. He just frustrated Canelo. Yeah. He just outlanded him, frustrated him, and Canelo could never get off his. I told you the feet. Remember I told you guys? Canelo's too flat-footed, man. He fights, his punches are all telegraphed too. You can see him coming. Bud's too fast for that shit. Way too fast. Look at that's Jimmy said Canelo looked like he had cement in his boots. He always fights like that. It's just no one could withstand his power. Bud did. Have you ever seen Bud bench press? He bench presses like 3-something. He's a strong ass motherfucker. They're saying Bud is the GOAT now. Bud's not the GOAT.
No,
the GOAT is Sugar Ray Leonard or Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
But Bud is one of the best boxers ever to live, though. That's a fact.
Big John, I would like to see that fight now. Benavidez versus Crawford. Crawford's not going to knock anybody out in the division, but I think he can outbox anybody in the division. Thank you, Ruben.
Hey, thank you, Ruben.
Yeah. He loves golf now. He said he wants to retire by 37 so he can go play golf. Supposedly he's really good.
No, he said he felt great at the end of the fight. You could just tell he's going to go back, and he's Canelo. Now we're going to see something about Canelo, Dubs. We're going to see if he can get back the eye of the tiger. We're going to see if Canelo can get back, and he has to. The next fight, whoever he fights, he has to knock him out. He has to destroy him. If not, then he needs to retire.
The fact that he didn't say, I mean, I know he's disappointed. The fact that he didn't say, I'll fucking fight this dude again, like with balls, that tells me maybe he's just not feeling boxing. After that loss, he's just probably just like, damn.
Yeah,
Crawford stopped him in his tracks to where he couldn't get off his punches.
Yeah, he made Canelo look like just a regular dude. That didn't look like Canelo tonight. That looked like a Timu Canelo tonight. And that had nothing to do with Canelo's skills, because Canelo was there. He showed up. Bud was just better.
Canelo needs to get away from trying to throw all his power in one punch and start throwing combinations again.
He says, so should Bud fight at 168 again? Yes. Defend the titles against Benavidez or Shiraz. Why not?
Absolutely. I don't defend the titles. At least one. If the way he fought tonight, I think he belongs in that division.
Do you guys understand? Bud's walking around right now undisputed at 2 fucking different weights right now, Dubs. Oh no, he lost 1 belt. So as soon as Bud entered the ring, he had to give up 1 belt. So don't be surprised if Bud goes down again and knocks that dude out and goes in and gets the belt back. You know what I mean? So he's walking around with 2.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that he's the age he is.
Yeah.
Because it would be I would rather he beat Floyd Mayweather's staying and beat Floyd Mayweather's record
and be 51-0. Hey, this man is 42-0, and his last fucking victory is over Canelo Alvarez. This motherfucker's bad boy.
If that dude wasn't like, he doesn't fight a lot. He could have beat Mayweather, and this could have been this 51st win, and he could have retired.
Well, there's 2 reasons for that. One, a lot of the dudes didn't want to fight him. I still want to see Bud versus Boots Ennis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that's going to happen now. Benavidez will KO Crawford. That's my motherfucking word, sister. Don't put your word on it, bro, because I don't know, man. Bud's a bad boy. Hey, look, I love Benavidez, and then if that fight was to happen, I got Benavidez, right?
I'm gonna break the seal.
But Yeah, I wouldn't put my word on it though. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to see the buildup, but I got Benavidez. I'm a big Benavidez fan. You guys all know. So now you guys tell me Benavidez versus Canelo, who would have won? You know where I go. I'm just saying, man. Big O says Bud not better than Floyd. He looked good tonight. Either Bud is on roids or blacks are better. No, he's just a better fighter. He has better ring IQ and he can do things that Canelo can't do. Canelo can't switch hit with ease like Bud, man. He can't. It's Bud's determination, his belief in God, man, his work ethic, everything. Who won guns? Bud Crawford. He put a clinic on, bro, pretty much. Yoga, my apologies to you and Dubs. I wasn't coming in here with no hate, bro. All right, Salvador. It's all good, bro. Just, Dubs is my homeboy, man, my friend in real life, bro. Like, if you don't care for him or you don't support him, man, that's cool. But, you don't, that's my homie. I liked Canelo at the lightweight. Canelo isn't a Duran, respectfully. Yeah. San Francisco 49er faithful. Yeah. Yeah, I seen it, bro. I seen it. He broke his will. He broke his will. See, Canelo telegraphs all his punches. He's a flat-footed boxer that telegraphs his punches. The thing is, he's a natural 168er, so no one could ever take his power. And Canelo's good. He's a good boxer, but today he made a more superior boxer. That's just a better fighter, bro. A better boxer, Man, I've been watching boxing for 30 years, and to be the champ, you had to knock him out. Yeah, but Torres, tonight, bro. Tonight, that was a clinic, bro. Like, we gotta all give Bud his respect, bro. Let's just be real. Give Bud his respect. You know what I mean? Shout out to to all the Mexicanos this weekend, man. It's our time, right? Mexican independence, all that. But tonight, man, the brother won, bro. He carried the weight good. He took Canelo's best shot. And he wasn't no punk. He didn't run like that sucker, man, Skull. Bud didn't run, bro. Bud did. He outboxed him. He outclassed him. It's a fact. And how can you be mad? Canelo got $150 million. Canelo walked out that ring with $150 million for tonight, bro. Canelo ain't tripping. Hey, that's right, Salvador. Follow the money trail. Virgil Ortiz and Bam are going to be fun to watch. Very good fighters, man. Nobody wants to see Virgil. They're all ducking him. They said, nah, he did run. When did he run? I didn't see him running. I seen him boxing, bro. That's boxing. Yeah, Canelo got $150 million for the fight. Bud got $50 million for the fight. But guess what? Bud's next fight, if he does choose to fight, he's going to get $150 million. And that's just what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you got rid of that guy.
Yeah, that just wants to talk shit.
He didn't say nothing. He didn't say anything about him whooping us. He's talking about another man.
Yeah, you want another man. Why don't you get in the ring with me?
You got that, Lansky.
Exactly. No running. He kept distance. There's a different. He boxed. He outboxed Canelo tonight.
Man, he got in the middle of the ring with Canelo.
Bro, he got in the middle and won the exchange.
I think it was fair exchanges, homie.
But did you not see the last couple rounds, man? He was catching Canelo, was frustrated as a motherfucker, man. Yeah. He was pissed. That fool was catching him. I've never seen Canelo like that, ever. Those where he was like frustrated, and that fool caught him, and Canelo kind of looked at him like, damn, that motherfucker, I can't get him. Yeah, hey, we got to respect it. He just won. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no conspiracy theories here. That was exactly. Canelo was outclassed tonight. But still, Canelo's one of the best to ever do it. You got to give him his respect.
Absolutely.
He says, sorry, Crawford is the best in the world. I lost 5K. You put 5K on Canelo?
Fuck. Well,
bro, I try to tell you, man. I try to give you guys the game, man. Thank you, Johnny.
Bud would beat Bivol. No, he wouldn't. Hey, what's up?
No, he won't. Bivol way too big. Way too big.
Yeah, way too. He can't go up that fucking heavy.
Steve, I'm happy for you, bro. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a cash app though.
Yeah. Why you bragging, Holmes? Why you
You got
bragging,
10
eh?
racks, bro. Fuck with your boy, man. I rock with you, right? Let's see if my girl's on her shit. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Let's see if she's
Salvador, I
watching
see
me.
you. All right, Holmes. He said, "Yo, Dub, my apologies. I wasn't trying to be toxic to you or Gun. My bad. It's all good, Holmes. It's all good."
It's all good, brother. No doubt. So look, Dub said that immediately. He called me right after I called him, whatever. Right after the fight, he said, I want to see Crawford and Benavidez.
Yeah,
He said
I
that.
do. Mhm. I do.
And I do too.
Yeah, I think it would be a good fight, man. I don't think anybody's going to sleep, but I think it would be a good fight for both of them.
Mhm. I've been waiting for this fuck life to tell all the fans he's nothing different. He's nothing different. He's nothing different, says Steve Cruz. Boxing is fake. I'm out. Check you homies out on the next one. West. Nah, boxing's not
Oh,
fake.
that's my
That
homeboy
motherfucking
right
mark.
there. Cracking, big dog.
Hey, brother, them marks on them faces, those were real, bro.
Yeah. My
Hey,
homeboy
there was a
probably he
couple
wears
times.
glasses, eh? He probably didn't have his glasses on, eh, for the fight.
There was a couple times where Canelo hit him, and Bud kind of looked. You could tell he was feeling those. Canelo didn't land enough punches.
Rondo, we never said Bud ran. We said he didn't run. He got in the middle of the ring with Canelo. I thought that would be the stupidest thing for him to do, get in the middle of the ring, and it wasn't.
Look,
He hung.
you're on it. Thank you. You see how I did? No, look. That's what we do. Look, no, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. First of all, Rondo came in a little too late, bro. I went with Bud. I've been going with Bud for over a year now, right? Since the fight was announced. Hell no, Bud did not run. Bud boxed.
Oh, he said not
y'all local the chat. Oh, all right, bro. Because I was about to say, fuck, bro. I rocked with Bud when everybody else was against me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look at Sonteo says, what did you think about the band 2 and the Spanish artist and mariachi? I didn't like it at all. I was like, come on, I want to see the fight, man. Do that at the end of it. Sorry.
How about why did Tool play for nothing for like 5 minutes, right?
And then fucking De La Hoya Jr. was the
then why did that Grupo Tripas fucking come?
Grupo Leva. They brought it.
Grupo Cabeza.
Grupo Leva.
Hey, why did Grupo Cabeza? And he said, mi nombre es no cabeza. Mi nombre es
thank you,
Grupo
my clip.
Blowjob.
Hey, because you know how in YA there's the Firme Raza and the Levas. They were not Grupo Firme, so they were the Grupo Levas.
Hey, how about that fucking accordion was fucking sparkly?
Everything. His shirt was sparkly. Everything.
Hey, how about fucking that the name of that group though? If you look it up on AI, it's Grupo Blowjob. Hey, them
we Shazammed it.
They had the Edgar fucking mariachi. It was crazy.
Joseph, that's the same thing I asked Gunner. Joseph says, does anybody know why Bud came out with a guitar case and had to walk to mariachi?
Yeah. Hey, you know Bud, man. Bud don't know nothing about no Mexicans, right? And Bud came out with a guitar thinking, hey, I'll support the Mexican with the guitar.
Funny, fool. Yeah, that didn't even make no sense.
What should have came out with a fat torta? That'd have been cool.
Hey, Big Rob, look, Holmes, you got this one right, eh? Let me see you get the next one right.
Guns, let's take a shot. I'm cool, bro. Lolly, not tonight, bro. I got my kid, my daughter here, my niece. You know, hey, Black Warrior Spirit, thank you, my brother. Corazon, what's up?
I do not look like homie. Do I got any memories of him? I jumped him in the neighborhood. Me and him do not look anything alike, homie. You're talking about his actual real name is not Polar, it's Polo.
Oh, that's how we tried to came out like Once Upon a Time in Mexico, like Antonio Banderas.
Oh, that's what that was? Fuck, Holmes. They should have put that in like small text on the screen. Eh?
First of all, man, he shouldn't have been carrying no fucking guitar because you fuck your. Hey, oh, look, shout out to all the people out there that said Bud's got a hurt shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone out there that said his body was AI.
Hey, gracias, Boricua.
Hey, God, people be saying anything. Look, thanks for keeping it real, Gunner. 100% biscuit.
What's up, Tyler?
Hey, always into something. God, I just got my supporters just don't fuck with me anymore.
Homie, did you just get in here? I gave mad props to Bud. He did
Dub,
that.
you got 250 people and I got 30 people.
They probably didn't send your shit. No, I got your notification. I got your notification.
I don't like boxers who act cocky. Well, thank God Bud's not one of them guys. That was very humble.
I just finished one. I'm gonna grab another one right now. And then after this, I only got a 6-pack. After this, I'm grabbing a beatbox. Big dog, what you talking about, Lali?
I know, Romy Rom. I'm just fucking with you guys.
Ja, Romy Brown.
Corazon says you called this one, Dubs. No, he didn't.
No. I had Canelo.
He had Canelo. I called this one, Corazon. This one I'm gonna take credit for. Dub's been getting me on all the other bets, but this one right here. Remember when we argued and all that, and me and Dubs argued for like it wasn't arguing, it was a debate.
Hey, we even did one on the live. We even did one on the live, and people were like, "Oh shit, they got into it."
Yeah, look, they said Canelo won on what planet? Not Earth. Delane, you called it with me, beautiful Delane. You called it, girl.
Gunner? Who's Gunner? He's Gunner.
Yeah. That was still one hell of a fight. It was a good fight though. It was. I'm happy that you know what? Shout out to Turkey Al Sheikh. He put on a good event, and there was no flim flam shit. It just was a good event. That fucking Billy's fight and Lester Martinez, fuck that was crazy. I never seen nothing like that.
No, they were chunking them, me.
Them dudes chunked them from every fucking round. Full.
Robert, what do you mean? What happened, homie? Hey, Bud Crawford came out there and he, from start to finish, he was a man in that ring, Holmes, and he didn't let Canelo set up for anything. And Holmes, I tip my hat. I am a fan of Bud Crawford's now. The humility that he showed at the end of the fight, the first thing he said, he thanked God, and then he showed love to fucking Canelo. I'm a fan of his now.
Yes, Mobilis versus Martinez. I want to see a rematch. They got a draw. I think Martinez won. That's just me.
I'm gonna grab another beer.
What's next for Canelo? Rematch? The money is there.
No rematch.
I don't want Canelo to rematch because I think it'd be worse on the second time, bro. To be honest with you. Now that Bud knows that he can't hurt him, that Canelo can't hurt him, and Bud has been in that ring with him. Bud's one of those dudes, man. He's like a machine. He's got that experience now. You know, kind of like when Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather. He got a lot of experience from that. I think the second one will be worse, bro. I think he'll outclass him. I'm more classy than you. You're here hating for whatever reason, says D Nice. Who are you talking about, bro?
What is he?
I'm not hating on nobody.
Who? I don't think he's talking to us.
Okay.
I mean,
Bud put his hands up in guard stance and was a brick wall. I don't know, man. I'm saying no, P-Dog. He was a brick wall, bro. He was taking Canelo's punches and just smiling. And Canelo was frustrated because Canelo was hitting him with some hard shots, you know, or at least throwing hard shots, and he couldn't hurt Bud. It was at that point when Canelo knew I fucked up. Like, damn, this dude I can't hurt him. He said, I'm talking to Tuna. All right.
I think they've been going back and forth.
They'll make 100 million easy in the rematch. No. Oh, the money's there. The money's there, and it could happen. It could happen, man. It's up to Turkey ultimately. Canelo's his mind right now is he just lost. He's not used to that shit.
But Steve, why would you like? So Steve said Bud will knock him out in a rematch. What makes you think that he didn't buckle his knees one time?
He won't knock him out, but he'll outclass him.
I think it would be even worse in a rematch because he came, at least in this one, he came in with that in his head where this dude hits really hard. Now he knows how hard Canelo really hits, and I think he doesn't respect his power.
Solo for Christ says $2 challenge blessings. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Hey, me and Dubs could look at. I'm Bud. Dubs is Canelo. Man, round one. Let's go. Ding ding.
Oh yeah, let Canelo win this round then. Hey, Canelo's gonna win this fight. Come on, you guys.
You guys can make Canelo win this time. Vargas Jr. let the 805 down tonight. Nah, bro. You know what? Look at Trusty. he got in the ring, homie. It takes a lot of heart to get in the ring, especially in an event like that. I shout out to Vargas Jr. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 805, big time, right?
Oh,
But
don't do
there's
that.
levels
Yeah,
to this
that's
shit. No, there's levels to this shit. And I told you guys before the fight that that dude does it. He's not a pure boxer, bro. He's not that good, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not that good, homie. That's just what it is. His brother's bad, though. His brother's a bad motherfucker.
Zebra Cake says dub. No. Who am I looking at?
Bud made 50 million and Canelo got 150. Canelo's out.
Oh yeah. Well, Canelo was the A side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was the champ.
But guess what? If they rematch, I bet you Bud gets 100 and Canelo gets 100.
Exactly. I was gonna say Canelo's not gonna get less than him. Solo for
No,
prize.
Thank you. They'll make it even because Canelo still Canelo.
Salvador.
Salvador.
He says, "Yo, Dubs, I was never coming off as toxic to you or gun with hate, brother.
It was a misunderstanding.
It's all good, big dog.
Thank you, man. Hey, thank you, Solo for Christ. I'm losing, but it's all good. What happened to him breaking him down? No one broke no one down. I mean, look, bro, everyone's we're all fans of the sport, bro, and we're wrong sometimes, you know. Hey, Canelo's history showed that he broke everyone else down. So, you know, Dubs went with what he knew, what you could see on paper, what you could see with your own eyes. And I went with you know what I seen, and Bud just won. It's no big deal. Shit happens, man.
I don't know. Steve still thinks Bud because Bud doesn't respect Canelo's power. How does that somehow make Bud hit harder? Bud never hurt Canelo, not with one single punch.
He didn't hurt Canelo.
He hit him with some solid punches. He never hurt Canelo. How do you feel he's gonna knock him out? He said he'll knock out Canelo by the 8th round now.
Look, no. What happened with Bud is this, bro. First of all, he's not knocking nobody out. Not at that weight class. I guarantee he's not knocking out Benavidez. He's not knocking out nobody.
It's not non-alcoholic. What the hell? It's Premier.
That's a Premier. And this is a Pura. Look, straight up, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Bud's not knocking anyone out at 168 pounds. No one. Not anybody. No. But he's going to outbox everybody. He'll outbox everybody. Mm-hmm. The only competition that I see Bud having is maybe Benavidez. That's it.
Look at Steve Cruz is going crazy. He's just going to type a whole bunch of shit repeatedly. Okay. I think we're done. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for your input. Appreciate you.
Bro, I'm just happy you won some money, homie. But look, you got to still respect Canelo, bro. I mean, he fucking won for 10 years straight. You know what I mean? Just not tonight. Lansky, how about you step in the ring first, puto? He needs to retire and ride into the sunset. No, I don't believe that. I believe when you're a champion, this is what I believe, Dubs. This is just my belief. When you win belts, undisputed, you must defend them at least once. Then you can ride into the sunset. You got to defend that one time.
I really think he could beat Mayweather's record.
He could. But he's old. He's 38. You know, eventually the
body's going to break down. He's turning 8. They said right after the fight he'll be turning 38. Yeah.
Yes. Eventually the body's going to break down. Hey, look, Father Time is undefeated. He catches up to everyone, and they lose that little step. See what separates Bud from everyone else?
Thank you, South Bay.
Thank you. What separates Bud from everyone else is that IQ, that split second. And he got Canelo tonight. Where Canelo threw, he was always a split second faster. Boom, boom, all the time. Straight down the middle. That one where he caught Canelo, when Canelo had him in the corner, Canelo came and he just boom, cracked him. Mm-hmm. He's got that. He's had that with everybody.
And it didn't hurt Canelo, but it set him off of his where he was trying to go. Boom. Okay, bam. Now I got to reset. Now he's got to reset again. And Bud's not there anymore.
Exactly. Lottie said, Gun, I can dig that. Yeah, he needs to defend at least once. At least once, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and there's fighters out there in that division. Defend one time. Hey, if he could defend and maintain, then you go out.
Me either, Lali. I don't want to see a rematch of that. If Boots, I'll tell you what, I think Boots would be a harder fight for him than anybody in the division he just won in.
The timing was off. The timing was off because Bud beat him to the punch.
Exactly.
That's why the timing was off. It wasn't Canelo. Canelo has great timing, but Bud's timing was just a fraction of a second better. And with age, and with, you know, like I said, Father Time's undefeated. You lose that fraction of a second. And if you lose that, that's what Bud got over all these fighters. He's a better switch hitter. He fucking has a fraction of a second, and he could adapt to anything. After that first and second round, he got Canelo's timing down and his distance. Once he knew he could take Canelo's punch, it was over. It was already over. Steve said, Gunner, I just got done counting the money. Well, there you go, bro. And the winner is. Gun, are you saying Canelo hang it up? No, Canelo owes Turkey 2 fights. I think Canelo
he's got two fights left.
I think Canelo gets in there.
It's gonna be interesting to see who he picks for Canelo. By the way, we're seeing some new names in here. Make sure you guys, whatever channel you're on, make sure you subscribe to that channel as well as the other guy's channel.
Yes, man. Make sure you subscribe to Dubs, the Dub S World, Collective Clips, and Gunners Collective, man. We appreciate all the new people that are in here. Again, man, we're not boxing enthusiasts. We don't claim to be, but we're boxing fans, man.
No, we are boxing enthusiasts. We're not boxing experts.
Okay, we're enthusiasts or fans. We're not experts, so you're not going to get the opinion you might want to get, but you're going to get our opinion. Mm-hmm. And I think we know enough about boxing. We've been watching it since we're kids, man. Dubs is 51. I'm 47. We've been watching it for a long time. We know a little bit about a lot of it, man. So
that was actually, and shout out to Netflix. There was no buffering.
They did good. That was a good event.
This is something where Turkey a la Sheik, I think what he wanted to do, the other fights he's been putting on have been boo-boo. Yeah. This was one where it was a big fight. It turned out to be a great fight. And there was no buffering. That's why it's going to be interesting who he can get next for Bud and for Canelo.
We'll see.
It could turn into something really nice, man.
Black lady, what's up? What's up, girl? How you doing, beautiful?
We're
just here having a beer or two after the fight. Facts, no buffering. You know what? Hey, look at Turkey put together an amazing event. Shout out to Dana White for putting together an amazing event because he was.
Thank you, Alec.
Mm-hmm. You know what I liked? What they did tonight, and they never announced that. I think they should have announced it, but we'll probably hear about it on YouTube or whatever. Was they actually took a page out of UFC's books and they gave Fight of the Night $100K incentive. There was no knockouts.
Good.
So they did that for boxers, which is something different. That makes boxers an incentive. $100K, you fight harder. Mm-hmm. So Netflix did their thing. Turkey did his thing. My respect to go out to Turkey.
Okay, Benny Blanco, he said it twice now. Dubs, I told you. Yeah, Bud did a hell of a job, man. Shout out to Bud. He made me not only a believer, he made me a fan of his, man. I'm in that guy's corner now. I really like at the end when he thanked God first and when he showed love to Canelo. The humility that he showed, I'm a fan of his now.
Go Get Us says, I almost broke my TV. How the fuck does a 147 pounder beat a 168 pounder? I'm gonna explain to you how, bro. I'm gonna explain to you how. It's what I told Dubs a couple days ago, right? Bud walks around naturally at 185 pounds, bro. Bud has always been a bigger guy than all the guys he fought, other than Errol Spence, right? But Errol Spence was brain damaged and he destroyed him. So Bud walking around 185, that's about the same weight that Canelo walks around at. Bud he didn't have to kill himself. He didn't have to fucking, do what he, like hurt his body. He came in at 168. Good, bro. My whole thing was not whether he could fucking hold the weight and punch fast. I already knew he could do that. My thing was whether he could withstand Canelo's punches. That was my thing. When I seen he could, game over. I said, this fight is won, man. I was in the living room like, I was jumping up and down like, I'm telling motherfuckers Bud is fucking a bad boy. But I was a little skeptical because Canelo hits hella hard. One of the hardest punchers and the hardest. I think Canelo has the best chin of all times. He's never been dropped. Canelo's never fucking been staggered, but one time. That was by Cotto's brother when he was young. I think Bud just
early in his career.
Early in his career, and Bud, same thing. Bud got dropped once early in his career. Bud counter. I said that was key countering. His countering is crazy. What's up, Adriana? His countering is crazy, bro.
I don't know who that is, Jose.
You know what it was, Shaq Lady, is once Bud knew that Canelo's punches couldn't hurt him, he got a little bit showboaty, right? But again, that's psychological warfare. when you do that to a boxer, he was frustrating Canelo. That's why Canelo actually stopped at one point. I was like, what the fuck's Canelo doing? And he shook his head. He was pissed. Lally, I got you. Fuck it, bro.
Look at Lally.
My boy
Get
Lally.
him,
I got
Lally.
you.
Get his ass, Lally. I'm about
Just
to open a
one, bro.
beatbox in a minute. I'm about to open a beatbox, and I'm going to get on the game and talk a whole bunch of doo-doo.
Just one. Just one, bro. Because I got familia. My pad. Ready? And there's my boy. And I'm drinking that good shit. $300 a bottle. Tears of the Llorona.
Let me tell you something, man. Lally, shout out to Water Liquor. Lally is such a good fucking dude, man.
We're working on the commercial.
Listen, he shot me a bottle. He shot Gunner a bottle. He gave us all the liquor that we've been drinking lately. And he gave my dad a bottle.
Wow, man. Shout out to Lally, man.
This is a fucking great person, man. Make sure if you're in the Turlock area, you go to Barrio Liquors, man.
He said the only winner here is Canelo, 150 million. Damn, he won that. He won that. Hey, he deserves it too. He got in there and fought. Hey, Lolly said, Guns is my boy. Dubs, get that beatbox, he said.
I am, fool. I am. As soon as I'm done with this is my last brew.
I'm not hating, but in my opinion, Crawford will not sell fights like the packet that never happened. If you know, look at Bud doesn't have charisma. He has boxing skills. He has hella belts and he has money.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that because there were old school boxing boxers back in the day. Hey, Holmes, they let these do the talking, eh? That's why I said, you know, look, I'm 51 years old. I don't like when these dudes like I'll give you a perfect example. Berlanga. You talk all them papas and you get your fucking ass whooped. You get all that shit you talking, you get in the ring and get your fucking ass whooped. You're in a sport where you get to put hands on each other. Let your hands do the talking, eh? I don't get that all that whooping.
Here's my thing. Tonight, Bud just became the face of boxing tonight. He took that title. He's the king of boxing. He's the face of boxing.
So? You think so?
Yeah. He did, Dubs. He took that. He might look, Canelo's still gonna sell out wherever he goes, but Bud.
But here's the thing: the face of boxing is who can get the most pay-per-views. I don't know if enough casuals understand what just happened.
They better.
That's the thing.
They better.
If he convinced a bunch of millions and millions of casuals, then I would agree. Look, but Doug, we need to see him do something outside of Turkey Al-Sheikh. If he can make some big moves outside of Turkey Al-Sheikh, he got it.
Look, Dubs, did he convince you though? Did you become a fan of Bud Crawford tonight?
Yeah, but I've been a boxing fan since I grew up on boxing.
No, I know that, and that's even
what I just saw in the ring. Like I can't question it.
But that means what I'm saying is fuck what the casuals think, right? That means even more that a fan of boxing that knows boxing. You became a fan tonight, not only because of his skills, because of his demeanor and the way he acted, right? How his humility, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That dude is the face of boxing. That dude now, he deserves anything he gets. He should get the big money. He should.
Literally, fucking Zane. I damn near shot a booger bubble out when you said that. He says, "Hey, Dubs, why you got to call us casuals?" I'm a casual.
I'm a big Benavides fan, and I believe Mexican Monster is the best, right? But in order to be the best, you have to beat the best. And right now, Bud Crawford is the best at 168, bro. He just beat the best at 168. He took all Canelo's belts. He just took Canelo Alvarez's belt and made it look easy.
He did.
So look, as much as I'm a Benavides fan, and I believe wholeheartedly he would have beat Canelo as well, just in a different way. In order to be the best, you got to beat the best at 168, man, and that's Bud Crawford, and that's just a fucking fact, man.
Damn, Dead Mike said Jake Paul is the face of boxing.
Jake Paul's the face of fucking Mela Pela. Hey, I seen the thing they put up there, Jake versus Tank. Are you kidding me? That's a clown show.
Yeah.
Hey, I bet you Jake's going to come out with a wig because Terrence Crawford's used to beating up women. I mean, not Terrence Crawford, but Bud. Or not Tank.
How much did I pay for the fight? Nothing. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it was free.
Did you watch the fight, right?
Alex says David Benavidez isn't the best. Crawford will beat him easy. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. He might, bro. He might. You know what I mean?
Trusty, like what we're talking about tonight, and then let me ask Trusty.
What does that mean?
Is it true there's 805 norteños?
Who cares if there is? If there isn't?
No, but where in the 805 would that be? It's
look, there used to be fucking dudes in Bakersfield a long time ago.
No, that's not, but that's not 805.
No, I'm saying back when it was the 805, a long time
No,
ago.
yeah, that was a long time. But I'm saying he's talking about the 805 right now. The 805 is in Southern California. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's no Northerners there. And even if there was, bro, who gives a fuck? What does that do? What does that mean? Netflix wasn't acting up like the Mike Tyson fight. Netflix got it together. In order to be a platform, and like Turkey Al-Sheikh said, man, that's the biggest platform out right now. You have to get your shit together. You got to step your game up, right? I was not even tripping on it that there was going to be any glitches or anything because we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar company, man. They got to step their game up. Devin Haney is the face of boxing. He's the face of Mamones.
Devin Haney, that guy.
How about he was there and his dad was fucking trying to steal his shine?
You see that shit behind him dancing around like fucking nobody cares about you. Fucking Bill Haney, calm down.
I need another beer. I know that.
Órale, check my flexing, eh?
I need another beer one time for my mind. Gunnar, where do you place Crawford on the pound for pound list? Number 2, behind Inoue. I got Inoue number 1, pound for pound, and I got Crawford right behind him. Slightly.
Oh, let me grab that. Hold on.
Do you guys think blacks are just better at boxing? No. I think boxers that are dedicated and work harder are better at boxing. Doesn't matter what fucking ethnicity you are. If you work hard, you're better at boxing. You know, who's that dude Canelo knocked out? The black dude he knocked out. Remember real bad?
Oh, fuck. What was his fucking name?
He fucking knocked him smooth out.
They talked about him tonight, too.
Yeah, was that brother better that night? It's not about race, bro. It's pigmentation of skin, race, ethnicity. That doesn't make you better. Hard work, determination, skill, and you know what? Ultimately, a gift from God. A gift from God is what makes you better. You know what I'm saying? Because you can work hard as fuck at something and still. Kirkland. Was Kirkland the better brother?
That's right, yeah. These things are dangerous, fool, because they taste like fucking punch. This one tastes like sour apple.
Yeah.
It's called green apple, so it makes sense, right?
But I do want to send a big shout out to all the Canelo fans, man, for showing the love and loyalty to Canelo tonight, because he's deserving, man. You can't diminish tonight. Can't diminish what he did in his career, not at all. Yes, Kirkland is still asleep.
Damn,
he's still asleep. Canelo knocked him out. That was the best. Him and Kovalev were the 2 best knockouts. Oh no, the best one he ever had was fucking what's his name? The Arab dude.
Yeah, he socked him and a moco flew out.
Yeah, that was the best.
Amir Khan.
That was the best knockout in Canelo's career. Amir Khan. Then I'd say fucking oh boy.
What you mean DoorDash to the office? No, Barrio Liquors. This is courtesy of Barrio Liquors. I'm telling you guys, anybody in the area, even if you're not in the area, if you're driving through, go to Barrio Liquors in Turlock. We want pictures.
Wait up, D nice. Canelo is still the face of boxing. It's hard, and it's too early to say Bud is the best at 68. He's the undisputed champion at 168, bro. He just dominated the best fighter in the world. It's safe to say he's the best at that weight class right now.
Yeah, he took all the belts. He's wearing all of them right now.
He's got all the belts. Do you understand that Bud is the undisputed in 3 different divisions? No one's ever done that. No one's even came close. 3.
Hey, Benny Blanco, buzz balls are not better at all. They taste horrible.
They taste horrible and they ain't shit.
This is like fucking punch. This is like punch, and next thing you know, you're fucking sleeping like in places you're like, how did I get here? Oh my God.
Jay, that Vato jumped up 3. Well, he actually jumped up 2 weight
blue one
classes.
was horrible.
They say 3 weight classes, but it was actually 2. Because he fought at 154, so then he jumped up 160, 168. So it was actually
but
2 weight classes.
what they're saying is from where he came from.
Yeah, but Canelo fought at a lighter weight too and jumped up 2 weight classes. You know what I mean?
But this is like a natural way for Canelo.
No, and I believe this is a natural way for Bud now. Dubs, this was his bet. He looked better in this. He did. Errol Spence. Errol Spence was brain damaged. This was the best Bud ever looked to me. And I watched all his fights. This is the best he looked.
And the thing is, I think somebody said it in the chat, and I've been thinking about it since. This is one of those fights where the styles made fights. Bud was built to fight somebody like Canelo.
Yeah.
Because Canelo doesn't throw combos. Canelo, he tries to set up and then just throw everything and try to hurt you. And Bud would just boom, just throwing a jab out there would knock him off his rhythm.
I think him being smaller, where everyone said, "Oh, he's too small, he's too small." I think being smaller actually helped him.
Yes, Robo,
because he was quicker. And traditionally, Canelo has always had problems with quicker fighters, faster fighters. See, when you put Canelo in with a big dude, Canelo destroys him because he was too fast for them, because he was the smaller dude. When Canelo fought the smaller fighter, we see what happened. You guys see that Nebraska hat with the big NA on it?
Hey, I know. Why are you gangbanging, fool?
That's my boy Lottie. He could gangbang a little bit. Easy, fuck it. I seen it. Look at. You see, I got the Chicano on.
Oh, I have one of those too, but not that color.
Chicano. I do not think he was smaller. Naturally, he was smaller, bro. Did you see how big Canelo was? Canelo was about 180. Bud was about 170 something in there. Not. He walks around at. I told you he walks around at 185.
Hey, your name is Solo for Christ. How are you gonna tell us to do the Cisco or Mad Dog 2020 challenge? Ooh, what the fuck? We're not doing that shit. Hell no.
Crawford's next fight, if no rematch, I think Crawford deserves to take a lightweight opponent now. I think he deserves to fight someone.
Well, it depends. I agree. I would like him to beat up Berlanga.
Something like that, or Caleb Plant or someone like that.
Caleb Plant. That would actually be a very technical fight. They're both boxers.
Yeah.
But Plant gasses out. But that would be actually a very good fight to watch. Plant versus Crawford? Fuck,
yes.
Yeah.
I would like to see something like that, because for Crawford, I mean, he'll beat Plant. Plant's a great fighter. But Plant would gas out like he always does.
No, Lally, the reason why we didn't hear it is because we as soon as the fight was over, we started setting up the live.
Yeah. And look, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Plant's a good fighter. He'll gas out like he always does. And Bud's gas is different. If you notice, Bud was just breathing. Canelo was looking tired.
No,
Bud was
just... So, who was that? Wait, where'd it go? Somebody asked, hold on, I'm buzzed now. Okay, Sir Dave asked, do blue and red make green or purple? It makes purple the colors. But when they're talking about red and blue make green, they're talking about like South and North or Crip and Blood. If they get together, they make green. They make money. That's why they say red and blue makes green. But the actual colors, if you're like fucking with paints and shit, it's going to make purple.
So look for you guys, the ones that are saying the top opponent, of course, the top opponent at 168, and he's not even at 168, and has already said he wouldn't go down to 168, so they'd have to fight at a catch weight, is fucking Benavidez, right? But Bud has earned the right to a fucking a kickback fight. You know, someone that's not that good, you know. Let him get his money.
But what does Bud want to do with this last fight or two?
He only has a couple more fights left.
Exactly. So does he want to take time off, or does he want to solidify his legacy?
That's got to defend the belt once at least.
Exactly. So
to me,
if he fights a scrub, imagine if he fights Benavidez for his last fight. Win or lose.
That'll be a bigger fight than him and Canelo at this point.
If he fights Benavidez his next fight, homie, win or lose, the motherfucker stepped up and said, I want Canelo only, and then Benavidez.
He'll be the best fighter of all time.
If he wins, I mean, I don't know what that does for his career. If he loses, at least he did it, and then Benavidez has all the bouts. So then he has some wiggle room to say what he wants.
Well, he'll be the face of boxing now. Look, it's too early to say, man. I think we need to let fucking Bud just enjoy his fucking win. Whoever they're gonna fight next is whoever they're gonna fight next. Canelo owes 2 fights to Turkey. I'm sure Turkey and them already know what time it is and who they want because they're businessmen and businessmen make business moves, right? Is Benavidez Mexican? He's half Mexican, half Ecuadorian. But he claims his Mexican side. So yeah, he's Mexicano. Wait, who's the face of boxing at this point?
I don't know right now.
I don't know, man. I mean, the face of boxing just got
amazing. Bud did something amazing, but at the end of the day, it's the viewers who choose who the face of boxing is.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know.
But
they go by the face of boxing is who can get the most.
It's the draw.
People in.
The draw.
Yeah, the draw. Who can pull the most people in?
I believe so too, Tuna.
What? Ryan Garcia, what?
No, fuck Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
He said Ryan Garcia is a fucking idiot. He said Crawford, he lost to fucking Rolly, bro. Stop it. He said Crawford's the face now. I believe he earned his spot. I believe no one can hate on Crawford, bro. No one.
Nobody can hate on his skills. Nobody can hate on his skills, but we can't say he's the face of boxing.
He has no charisma.
No, it's not. No, not even that. The next draw, the next fight he has, if he pulls in big shit, big numbers, he's the face. We don't know until the numbers come in. That's the way boxing works now.
I believe, honestly, now by Crawford beating, he earned your respect, right, Dubs?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of other Mexicanos he earned their respect too. They might not say it right now because they're disappointed, but he earned their respect. So if he gained the Mexican crowd, which he did because he respected, hey, I believe that right there. Because let's be honest, let's be truthful. To earn the Mexicans' respect is hard in anything. You know that. To earn the Mexicans' respect is fucking hard, man. They're the hardest people to earn their respect. Period.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he did that.
But once you do,
you're good.
Mexicanos are so fucking loyal.
You're good. Yeah. So I believe he did that tonight.
Look. In the rap industry, Bun B, what did he say? Raza were the most loyal people. In the fight game, why do you think Floyd Mayweather always fought on the Cinco de Mayo weekend and Mexican Independence weekend?
Because they're gonna sell out. Mexicans are gonna fucking show up.
Steve Cruz, you act like a little ass kid, eh? You've been saying the same thing for now. Hey, block that dude, Holmes. Tired of seeing him say the same shit. There you go. Nothing different. It's different now, ain't it? It's different now, Steve. Go count your 10,000. Go count your 10,000 somewhere.
To be real, Floyd Mayweather is the face of boxing. Nah, he's not anymore, bro. You know what I mean? Floyd's not. Hey, Floyd fought fucking some Asian dude that almost beat him in fucking Egypt somewhere. South Bay, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. But Debo ran game on everyone. Richard Torres Jr. would beat Bud. I don't even know who that is. Where's
D-Nice, you think Bud can't beat Plant or Charlo or Berlanga?
He'll beat every one of those motherfuckers. Benavidez is different.
Benavidez is a I'll say that he's different. But the other three you mentioned, I'm willing to bet that fucking
bro, I'll put $500, bro. If you want to bet $500 that he beats Plant, Charlo, Berlanga with ease. Benavidez is a different story. I'm gonna take Benavidez, bro, just because I think Benavidez is way too big, and I think and even then, I could be wrong. Do you understand that Bud is different, bro?
Hey, that's right, Capoeira Heart.
Hey, gritty, exactly. Bud is Bud is one of the best boxers I've ever seen.
He made me a believer tonight. Hey, he's
a bad motherfucker, bro. I told you. Bud is different, bro. I said it a long time ago. That's why when I was telling Dubs when we were doing our debate, and I was telling Dubs, look, you'll see. It all came down to you'll see, bro. I'm telling you, but look, Bud is not only did he outclass Canelo on a whole different level, he is undefeated. He is never even ain't no one fucking with that dude, bro. That dude is a bad motherfucker, bro. He's blessed. Like he said, it's God. God bless me. It's just what it is. He said, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. He didn't want to disappoint anyone. That's why that's the humility right there. He didn't want to disappoint anyone, but he said, man, I can't help it, guys. It's God. God bless me. That dude got shot in the head and drove his ass to his own self to the hospital. I've been shot in the head like Bud. I didn't drive myself to the hospital. The ambulance took my ass, right? This motherfucker took himself to the hospital. This motherfucker's tough.
Hey, they were saying in the pre-thing, like leading up to the fight, that Bud's mom, shout out to Bud Crawford's mom, that Bud Crawford's mom would pay dudes in the neighborhood that they grew up in to test her son.
Yeah. Hey, when he won,
shout out to the mom though. She made a man. You know what? She made a man out of her little man. You know what I mean?
When he would win a fight, you know what his mom would say? You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Don't act like that's something. Now, that mom, at everything she did for her son, she could sit back and say, my son is the best in the world right now. Gun, stop it. You said you had Bud only because you thought Turkey bought Canelo out. No, I had Bud way before that. Dub, tell him I had Bud before that.
No, you did, but you did say that also. You said you think that
he bought Canelo out. I thought Turkey was going to make it a draw so he can get the rematch. That's why I said respects to Turkey, man, for keeping it 100. I was wrong, right? But I had Bud before that, bro.
Stop it, Rondo. Rondo said he would put 500 on Bud versus Benavidez. He could outbox him. He could outbox him. I think he'd outbox him. But I look, I'm not a Benavidez fan yet.
He's good though.
But he has power in both hands, man. In that weight class, he has power in both hands.
Look, I'll tell you this right now. Look, I can't say who's going to win that fight.
Hey,
but it'd be a better fight than him and Canelo. But
definitely. You know why? You know why? I'm going to tell you why.
I guarantee it.
Canelo doesn't throw combos. He tries to load up on his punches.
He telegraphs.
Hey, Benavidez throws his hands. I will give that. He throws a lot of punches. And so Bud fighting Benavidez, I think would be a great fight. But Benavidez throws a lot of punches, man, and he has power in both hands.
He throws punches.
I'm not even a fan of the dude, but I don't ever try to discredit these dudes. That dude throws a lot of punches with power.
Macaroni says Benavidez doesn't have a strong chin. He's undefeated. And that and the thing he hasn't fought anyone yet. Look, bro.
What's up, Rico? Thank you.
They said that about Bud right now, man. Crawford won, but whoever he fights next won't pull the same numbers or audience.
That's right,
I agree. Well, it's Canelo is a draw.
Hey, look, Rondo. That's the same thing I've been telling Gunner. That's why I wanted him to fight Canelo. He's too stationary. He goes straight in and straight out. You know
what? How about this? How about Canelo's last fight be against Benavidez? I think we all.
I want his next fight. His next fight should be against him.
Does Benavidez want that fight anymore? Because Benavidez
absolutely, it's still a humongous payday for him.
I mean, it's a humongous. Let's get it. But I mean, how about this? Benavidez does, and if Benavidez win, he gets Bud, and let Bud take a little rest. He deserves it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Benavidez would be a damn fool to turn down a Canelo fight if Canelo said, "Hey,
turn it down." Because even without the belts, it's about pride now. You know what I mean? He wants to.
Look at Benavidez said, "If I beat Canelo, I inherit his supporters,"
and that's the truth.
That's a huge fan base.
He's the Mexican monster.
Yes.
They said Madrimov did better against Canelo than Crawford. He did. He did, man. But you got to understand, I don't think Crawford prepared.
That was said wrong. Madrimov never fought Canelo. He fought Crawford.
No, he said he did better against Crawford than Canelo did.
I know. You said it the other way, though. You said he did better against Canelo.
Well, look, and I'll say this, though. He didn't prepare for Madrimov the way he did for Canelo. You understand? This guy has had a year of preparation for Canelo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every day, Canelo, he studied, he prepped. He figured Canelo out. And his only, and I'm gonna guarantee this, when Bud went in that ring, his only thing was, can I withstand Canelo's power? When he realized he could, game was over. Game was over.
Facts. And what about Delane? Delane called it too. Delane said, I got Crawford.
She did. She rode with me.
Shout out to Delane.
But that's just the truth. That's a fact.
Canelo is not afraid of Benavidez. What makes you think he's afraid of Benavidez?
He's not.
They're professional fighters.
He just lost to he just lost. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to get a black eye? Come on, man. That's his business. Hey, now that Canelo lost, he needs to test his limits. So I could see him fighting Benavidez for $200 million. Why not? Turkey will cash him out. He'll cash out.
I'm going to use the bathroom.
Yeah, he's going to cash him out. Now I know De La Hoya would cook Canelo. I said that a long time ago. They might. In their primes, De La Hoya would have cooked Canelo, bro. Ask Dubs about that. He'll tell you it's the truth. It's over. Crawford won. I got $300. That's right, brother. Enjoy it. Exactly, Lolly. You win some, you lose some. At the end, we're all men. Yeah, man. Hey, Oscar stops Canelo. He jabs him to death. Jabs him to absolute death in their primes. People hate on Oscar just because he wore fucking fishnet stockings, but he'll still beat him up with the fishnets on. What's up, No Town? Shout out to everyone in here, man. I appreciate you guys. Black American style boxing is the best. Says Ronnie Jackson. I didn't know blacks fought different from anyone else. There's no Black American style boxing. I don't know where that came from. Boxers are just boxers, bro. Some got skills, some don't. I didn't know it was Black American style boxing is the best. That's different. I never heard of that. Is this some new shit? I thought boxers were just boxers regardless of race. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, Salvador. Exactly. Hey, what about blacks and Mexicans are great boxers, bro? Like, give each other respect. Thank you, Rico. He said, shout out to Dove, Sureño shit. That's right, Essie. I respect that, bro. Prime for prime, Floyd also stops Canelo. He did already. He didn't even have to do it in his prime. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day, Craig. Straight up $7,000. I agree. You guys also got to remember, man, I'm Mexican. And I chose Crawford, right? There's no one that could deny that. I rode hard for Crawford. Me and Dubs arguing all kinds of shit, right? I rode hard for Crawford. And Dubs became a believer tonight. I told you guys. And I'm Mexican, bro. And you know how much hate I got. I had people unsubscribe to me. You're a sellout. You're going with the brother against the Mexican. I said, no, I'm going with the fighter that I believe is more superior. I don't give a fuck about color, man. Color's never been a thing to me. Straight up. I don't care about red rag, blue rag, green rag, brown rag. I don't care about none of that, man.
What happened?
No, people were like, I was telling them how there was a lot of people that were like, oh, you're a sellout. You're picking the black dude over the Mexican dude. And I said, man, I don't care about none of that. I believe that he's a superior boxer and I'm going to roll with them, right? And I said, people that do that, it's ignorant. This dude said, oh, man, Black American boxing is better than Mexicans.
What?
I never heard about Black American boxing. That's some new shit.
Man.
I never heard about that. He said, Gun, why does it give me a message that I have something blocked to send you on Cash App? I can't. You don't got to send it on Cash App. You can send it right here, bro, on a super chat. Same thing for me, bro. I appreciate that either way, brother. You did, Delane. Yeah, these people that play race, the race card, and this guy's
That's
better than
the
that
thing
guy.
that's the thing about this country now.
Weird.
Everything motherfuckers want to make it about race, homie. It's
Oh,
weird.
Rico sent you some bread. He said, "Shout out to Dubs."
Oh,
Sureño
didn't hold
shit.
on. What?
He says Sureño shit. I got you.
Sureño shit. Come on. You
Dead
don't
Mike
even
says maybe he means the style of boxing. So explain to me, Dead Mike, how is black style of boxing different from Mexican style of boxing? Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now that not only the casual fan but the boxing
fucking
enthusiasts
Rico.
actually love Mexican style boxing more than any other style. Am I right, Dubs? Just be honest.
Yes. Mexican style boxing is meet me in the middle of the ring and let's fight. Ain't no running involved.
So would you rather watch a fight where there's a lot of running and look, boxing is boxing, man. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Chris Gonzalez says Black Americans dominate boxing since the 60s. Make sure you tell Julio Cesar Chavez that, Salvador Sanchez that, and all those other fucking Latinos that fought. Make sure you tell them that. Mayorga, all them dudes. Make sure you guys tell them that. Because they did their thing too. Make sure you tell Pitbull that when he fought Tank and Tank won't fight him again. Make sure you tell him that too. Boxing is boxing. It doesn't matter what fucking race you are, man. Why does it even matter, man?
Who said that? Was it on my channel? Because I'll block them. I feel like blocking them.
Yeah, it's
Whose
weird,
channel was
man.
it on?
They said I would argue Crawford has a Mexican style. It's called Mexican style, but you don't have the Mexicans use that. No, look, they just call it Mexican style. It's go in the middle of the ring and just fucking sock each other. That's what it's called. Everyone always got to make it about race, but notice who makes it about race.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Just notice that, okay? I'm not gonna say who, but notice who does that. The homies does. Where they at, Gun? Definitely not on my channel because I'll block their punk asses. Straight up. I just reach out to the people and I say, man, notice who does that, man. Why? What's the agenda there? If you hate, just hate, bro.
Look at the Tyrone zone. I'm gonna block you. That's the Coronas talking, dude. Blacks have always been better fighters in the ring, pound for pound. How are there so many? Canelo was
not pound for pound, pound. He says,
hey, you don't know boxing, first of all, and you're a racist, second of all. So get the fuck out of here with your racist ass.
Look, bro, why can't you? Let's not look at color. Let's just look at skill.
Tyrone, how many Mexicans you fought in real life yourself? That's what I want to know. Shit.
It's crazy because the best pound for pound boxer right now in all boxing is Asian. To tell you the truth, in a way, he's Asian. He's the best. And guess who's one of the greatest boxers of all times? Another Asian man. Well,
I don't think that way. Gunner said it was Jason Statham too. I don't think it was him.
It was Jason Statham. That was Jason Statham. Dubs. Palabra, that was Jason Statham. Man, I'll bet $1 million. That was Jason Statham.
I don't have $1 million. Do you have $1 million? I don't have $1 million.
No, that's why I'm willing to bet it because I don't got it. I'm trying to win it. No, that was Jason Statham. Dubs. 100%. Yeah, what about Deontay Wilder? He was a great brother, huh?
Couldn't fight for shit.
At all.
Could not fight for fucking
Miguel Roma, I got
he can hit hard. He hit hard, but he could not fight for nada.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you, Miguel. What's up, brother? How you doing? He said, I got you.
Yeah, no time. You can go to bounce back and forth or just go over there. It's all good.
Shit, I wish, bro, because I'm doing bad right now.
Really? Can I go to, let me see. Hold on. Let me look at my numbers.
Can I go to your channel, Gunner? Respect? Of course you can, bro. Shit.
I have 37 on one channel and 180 on another channel.
I got 86 and 59, so I'm well balanced. I appreciate it. Raiders or Chargers Monday night? Raiders, no doubt.
Hey, they keep asking, are we playing music tonight or no?
I don't know. It was Jason Statham. Next to him was Mr. Beast. Facts. That was Jason Statham. They said it in the beginning of the fight. Hey, look at Jason Statham right there.
Look at. Okay, so D9 says you're Mexican, but you're American in nationality. Mexican isn't a race. It's an ethnicity, big dog. He said there are black Mexicans, white Mexicans, natives, mixed race.
Rob.
Same thing in every nation. What do you? I don't understand the point. That's
Are you trying to game me up or what?
No, but that's the same everywhere.
You're trying to game me up with something I already know or what? Like I know what I am.
Buzzballs, no. I'm drinking a beatbox. I have one more, and I'm gonna drink the other one, the last one, from my boy Lali. And then I'm gonna get on the game. Hey, the other day I got on the game. I was already my brain had already shut off. I was blacked out. I got on the game and got crazy with the homie.
Hey, that's right, Mario Garza. We're glad that we can.
Hey, Tuna Angel in Japan, China, and all that. Yeah, you're right. They don't. They do. If you're not Asian, you stand out.
And we were just talking about that the other day. Phenomenal Mexican. He says I have Afro-Mexican cousins. No doubt, man. I was in Mexico in Juarez, and I met a gang of brothers, man, that were Mexicanos. It was a trip. I was like, what the fuck, right?
There's a lot of Asians over there right now in Mexico.
Asians, brothers, man. That's the truth.
Yeah.
There's so much hate in this world, man. What I always express to people, and this is the truth, look where it's coming from. Just look where it's coming from, please. That's all I ask.
818.
You know, I won't say nothing, but just look where the hate comes from. I thought that was Conor McGregor, not Jason Statham. That wasn't Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor.
I looked at the guy, and to me, he didn't look like Jason Statham.
That was Jason Statham 100%. Conor McGregor was in the 9th row doing coke. That's where Conor was at.
Hey,
he couldn't afford the first row.
He could sue you for that.
Can he? Well, sue me, Conor. Sue my dick. Exactly, Solar for Christ. Faders get no love, only Niner gang and compassion for the Dolphins because that fool, my brother from another. And John. Some parts were good, but he didn't have enough action for me. No, that was Jason Statham, Dubs. 100%.
I'm Googling it right now. I'm ChatGPTing it.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Statham is not known to do professional security work. He is a British actor, best recognized for action films.
Yeah, and he might not be doing security work, but he was right there next to he had the best
scene. That guy that I saw didn't look like him to me.
Oh, that was him 100%. 100%. They said Jason Statham is promoting his new movie on Amazon. It was him. They announced it in the thing. They said, sitting there, Jason Statham's right there, and they showed him like they show all the other actors. And
that doesn't mean he's a security, big dog.
I don't know if he's security or not, but he was there though. That was him. Okay. He was next to Turkey the whole fight, and it was crazy because other people were moving. Turkey had different people next to him. Mr. Beast was there though. Shout out to Mr. Beast for fucking putting YouTube on a whole different level.
Be careful with.
No, I'm saying I know he has some shit that I don't agree with, right? And I don't know, but I'm saying that motherfucker from a YouTube perspective, that motherfucker went from a YouTube channel, Dubs, to making it to the first row. It's $1 million to even sit there. Them tickets at the first row, I looked it up, was $1 million.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm not shouting that guy out.
I
have actually commented on his videos in the past before all the bullshit came out, and I was like, hey, how come you don't ever go to the places where people really need help and do these things that you do?
He's never gonna do that.
He's never responded.
He'll never do that. 7 Grand says Turkey and Mr. Beast are the richest guy at the stadium. Close, pretty close.
Lali says, now be careful, essay on Beast. Yeah, I don't ever shout him out. Nothing.
No, what I was saying is respects for YouTube getting put on the map like that. Like a motherfucker that's a YouTube creator to be sitting right there, that shows you that there is a future in YouTube for us content creators, man. If we work hard, we can come up.
They will never push up Mexicano.
Never. Oh no, we don't get no love at all. I barely get my fucking.
They will never get one of the reasons why is because too many Mexicanos are stuck on. Are you active? Are you not?
Yeah. Active? Are you active? Are you a gangster?
Motherfucker, if I was active still, I'd be killing people. And the fact that I'm not killing people makes you like unhappy with me.
Exactly. I always say it.
Stupid, Holmes. Hey, Holmes, that shit fucking cracks me up.
He said, I seen that fight on my dad. Mistress. It was Jason Statham. Yeah, it was. It was Jason. I mean, they said it in the beginning of the fight. They were like, you know how they show all the different actors? And they showed fucking Dave Chappelle and they showed all the different ones. They were
He
like,
was
Jason
there. He
Statham.
was there. They showed him.
No, I know that. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They showed Dave Chappelle. They show all the different ones. They showed Jason Statham with his name and shit. And he just looked with his glasses like, you fuck you, Rock. Right? Yo, Dubs, I got Canelo beating Benavidez because I see him catching him in the later rounds. What do you think? I don't see Canelo beating anyone else. That's not if he fights like that. Shit, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest. Fuck.
Yeah. I think
He lost it, bro.
I think Canelo got exposed tonight.
He's done,
And
bro.
I think anybody that fights him from this point on is gonna study this fight. And if Canelo doesn't, I'm telling you, if Canelo doesn't start going back to throwing combinations, if he's going to continue to just try to load up on punches, if you can't knock a guy out and you stick to that fucking that recipe, it's a recipe for disaster.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys, like I told you in the beginning, major respect for Canelo and everything he's done in his career. He lost the eye of the fucking tiger. Do you understand? Canelo's heart isn't in it anymore. Canelo doesn't have what it takes anymore to be what he was. Canelo got rich. Canelo got successful. Canelo lost the love for the sport. That's just the truth, man. You understand that Canelo lost to a real small guy that he should have knocked out tonight? He not only did he lose to him, he got beat the fuck up by him. He got exposed by him.
I'm questioning his power now.
Yes, he got exposed by this guy. So Canelo going forward is not the same Canelo that we know. Mm-hmm. I do not believe. Now, of course, Canelo has a chin and he can fight anybody and he
needs to retire.
Skills.
I'm going to say it right now. He should retire.
He should retire. That's it for Canelo. His game is done. That guy, Bud exposed him. Everyone knows how to beat Canelo now. Counter punch, stay away. You got him all day, right? It's just like an old person. Okay, when you're young, you need diapers. Then you grow up, you go through your life, and then when you get older, you need diapers again, right? Canelo is to the old stage now. Where now, like, remember when he got beat by Floyd in the beginning of his career?
That fool sharding at this point?
What I'm saying is, he almost did. Remember when he got beat by Floyd early in his career?
Hey, what about Gunner? Gunner just refuses to play music tonight. What about that?
Well, I'm about to get off right now. It's already an hour and 37 minutes in, man, and no one gives a fuck about what we're going through. You know what I mean? But Dubs could stay live. I'm go live. I'm gonna get off because I got actually family here right now, and I'm over here just fucking being fucking like fuck it. But no, hey, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I'm hungry in the motherfucker. I believe Canelo tonight, a little piece of him was taken, and I think Canelo should retire. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think he should retire. That's just me. I don't see him.
I agree. Rondo, I agree. That's what I've said from jump. But I don't know if Canelo's gonna take that fight. I hope he does.
Oh,
I really think that should be his next fight.
Damn. What's up, Cecilia? How you doing? I think Canelo versus and my lady's watching this. I'm still like, damn, how you doing? I think honestly, Canelo and Benavidez should be the next fight for Canelo. That's the only fight for Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
See,
I agree.
Canelo losing now, that means Benavidez has an argument now, right?
Caesar, he's not going to restart the live. If anything, I'm going to have to do it.
Yeah, Dubs could restart the live. I'm in the jam. I got family here. I got to do what I got to do. But anyways, damn. What up, Dubs? Shit. I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer. Yeah.
For Cecilia?
For my livelihood. Canelo would definitely
for my livelihood.
They said Canelo would definitely lose to David. I believe so. I've always said it, man. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know shit about boxing. I got told a gang of times, Gunner, fuck you. You're just a casual. Well, I casually was right. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I know a little bit about boxing. Do you understand, man? I know about sports. Dubs will tell you I know about sports. Dubs knows about sports too. We know about some sports, man. They say David Benavidez beats Canelo. I believe so. I believe so, especially now. Now that he's seen the recipe to beat him, that makes it worse for Canelo now.
Well, everybody has this as a blueprint on how to beat him now. Can they do what Crawford did? That's
not
different.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's different.
Not everybody. Because everybody doesn't possess the skills that Crawford does. Crawford is phenomenal.
If Canelo loses the next fight he takes, it's over. He has to come back. He has to have the next fight. He has to win. And I think the next fight he has to take is Benavidez. Because if he wins, it's a great win. If he loses, you retire and you pass the torch.
Benny Blanco says, same goes with Tank Davis. Fuck Tank Davis, bro. He beats women and he's going to fight fucking a clown fight. He's going to fight a fucking setup fight that he's probably going to lose because he's going to take the money.
Chosen one, what do you mean he ain't getting another fight? He has a 3-fight contract. He has 2 more fights on the contract with Turkey.
Bro, Canelo could fight tomorrow if he wants. That dude is still fucking. Do you know how many fucking people would tune into that? I'll watch it. You know what I mean?
Canelo did not lose to Skull. Skull ran. Skull should have been. Skull should have been thrown out. Are you kidding me? That's a Canelo hater right there.
All right, Rondo. Canelo lost his drive, unfortunately. Yes, he lost the drive. Look, Lolly, you'll agree with me, bro. I already know. And I know Dubs will at this point now. He got too much money. That's what happens to people that get too much money. Look at, bro, when you get comfortable and you get a lot of money, why work? I already said, look, if I became a multimillionaire, what am I going to do? What did I say? I'm going to ride around on a fucking magic carpet. I ain't going to walk no more. I said that, and I mean that, right? You lose your drive for certain things when you're comfortable. Not everybody, but a lot of people do, right? I believe Canelo got enough money where he's comfortable. He could take care of his family, and he doesn't have that love for the sport anymore. Canelo's not into boxing anymore like that. He does it as a necessity to make more money. But tonight, after tonight, Canelo will never be the same. Period. Watch. Never.
Let's see.
He went on the stage, the grand stage, after telling everyone, there's no way this dude could beat me. He told everyone, who have you fought? There's no way you could beat me. And this dude exposed him and beat him. Mm-hmm. Canelo's still Canelo. Don't get it twisted, right? And he can still make some more money. But I don't think he's ever going to be the same again. Ever. I don't see it, because what Canelo showed us tonight, Dubs, was Canelo didn't do shit tonight. Really think about it. He didn't do too much tonight.
He got outboxed.
No, I know that. He got outboxed.
Now, so you think everybody has the same skills as Bud to do what Bud did?
No.
Exactly.
But going forward,
they don't.
They don't. But going forward, a loss like this at this point in your career makes you rethink, what are you doing? Like, should I do it? You know what I mean? Should I?
Yeah, but you're saying right now that everybody can do what Bud did. That's not a fact.
I'm not saying everybody could do what Bud did. I'm saying I don't believe Canelo is the same Canelo anymore after tonight.
Of course he's not. But that doesn't mean that anyone else can do what Bud did.
No, I know. He could still win fights. But why should he? Why should he fight when he's already worth $1 billion?
Because he has a contract for 2 more fights.
Yeah, but if he decides that he doesn't have it, I mean, Turkey can't make him fight. He'll just have to cash out the contract.
Can't make him fight, but I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this, but
where I'm going with this is I don't think going forward Canelo is the same boxer anymore. I think that tonight took a little bit out of him, like more than.
Let me ask you a question. So if you were a fighter and you got your ass whooped, don't you think you would be a little bit dejected after the fight?
Oh, of course. You got to rest.
And then after you give it some time, you talk to your lover, you talk to your family members, and you know what's in your heart, then you make a decision, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to find out what it is.
But trip out on this,
what his decision is.
You've watched a lot of Canelo's fights.
Mm-hmm.
He looked a little subpar tonight. And not because Bud was the better fighter.
I think it was because Bud was a better fighter.
But keep it real. Even Canelo, knowing how Canelo is, he didn't look like Canelo at all tonight.
I think it's because of what Bud was doing.
I really think because Canelo was slipping and is getting older.
Think so. I don't think so. I think Bud had the perfect game plan. Bud was throwing punches where Canelo didn't expect him to come from. When Canelo would try to set up a fight, a punch, boom, a jab knocked him back. Now you got to reset. That's what I saw a lot of. He had to reset a lot. The way he fights now, because he doesn't throw combinations, he tries to throw everything into one punch. Crawford was smarter than him.
I'll say this, though. Canelo looks, with his age getting older, it looks like he's
younger than Bud, big dog.
I know, but Bud beat him. Bud's a better boxer than Canelo.
I think it's Canelo's style of fighting, of trying to load up on punches. It was all bad, but that doesn't mean that everyone can knock him off his spot.
But look, Dubs, every fight he's fought in a while, he's decreased. He's got a little bit different than what we're used to with Canelo. Every fight, he's gotten a little bit less than Canelo, what we're used to with Canelo. I believe after tonight, Canelo is not the same anymore. I just believe that look at age catches up to different people at different times. Look at me, Dubs. I'm going balder sooner than you are. You're getting gray, or I'm getting grayer sooner than you are. Age catches us up at different times, right? Like you're older than me, but I feel older than you, right? I got a disease that you don't got. Like it catches up to different people. And I believe Canelo, I don't believe he's the same Canelo anymore. Not that we're used to. So he could still win fights against lesser boxers. But now that he's exposed, now that people know how to beat him, I just don't see Canelo being.
It's crazy what one fight can do to people. It's crazy what one fight.
He got his ass whooped tonight.
By Bud, homie. These other guys in the division can't do what Bud can do. They cannot do what Bud can do.
No, of course they can't do what Bud can do.
So then why are you applying Bud to everyone else?
Look at Mibilis. You seen him fight tonight. He's a beast, right? That fool's a 168-pounder. That fool he fought tonight, the dude, whatever he fought, fucking Lester. He's a 168-pounder. They're in Canelo's division, right? Then you got David Benavidez that could come down to that division. Then you got there's a lot of dudes. Like, I don't see Canelo. Like, it's going to be hard to beat a lot of these guys nowadays. He's a little bit older now. It's just harder. I'm not saying Canelo's not great, but it's fucking harder.
I don't agree.
No, you seen that dude with Billy fight.
Bud was excellent in what he did, Holmes. These other guys in the division cannot do what Bud did. Look at the chat. Look at what people are saying. Come on. I don't know.
Look at Lyle says I didn't see the power in Canelo's punches.
And then they also said Dubs is right, Gun. There's a couple people.
I'm not saying Canelo's a bitch. They're saying Canelo's no bitch. I don't believe he's a bitch, right? But
no,
I don't believe.
Look at Lottie says Dubs is right, Gun.
Look at this guy. He's not the same Canelo. He's not the same Canelo anymore.
He got outboxed. Look, Crawford was a genius in his plan, but he was able to pull off the plan, homeboy. When other people do it, then we'll be like, okay, it's over.
7 Grand says Canelo is still an elite fighter. Against who?
Against who? Because he lost tonight. It's against who now?
No, I'm saying them dudes that look, Dubs, Canelo lost. I'm saying I was right about that, and I'm gonna be right about this. He lost a little bit of his shit tonight. Tonight, Canelo suffered a defeat that he didn't think was coming.
D-Nice says you're acting like Canelo took an ass whooping, and he didn't.
He did take an ass whipping. Are you kidding?
He got outclassed. He got his ass whooped. He got outboxed.
He got beat almost every fucking round by like 3 or 4. Come on, Dubs. He got beat almost every fucking round.
I'm not gonna get into this bullshit. Hey,
so you guys are still saying that Canelo fucking looked good. Canelo got whipped in almost every round.
Nobody's saying he fucking looked good, but he's not washed up. You're saying he's over. He needs to retire. Are you kidding?
I'm not saying he needs to retire. I'm saying I don't see him beating Benavidez. I don't see him beating any of these guys. He needs to fight someone. Look, after that fight right now, he ain't ready for
Benavidez. Is not fucking Crawford. Benavidez cannot do anything.
Benavidez will knock Canelo out, Dubs. I promise you. I'll bet $1,000 right now. Benavidez will knock Crawford out.
You heard him. I hope that's the next fight. I hope that's the next fight.
Not will he beat him. I bet $1,000 Benavidez will knock Canelo out.
He couldn't knock out Plant. Canelo knocked out Plant, but Benavidez couldn't. But now Benavidez is gonna knock out Canelo.
I was right about Crawford, man.
Right. I believe that. Motherfucker ain't never been buckled
So Dave, that's
earlier in his career. Early in his career, he got buckled. Never again. But now he's gonna get knocked out because he lost.
No, he's not gonna get knocked out because he lost. He's gonna. I guarantee. With what I see, Canelo lost the edge, man. He just lost. He's a little too. He just lost the edge.
He got outboxed. He got outclassed.
Yes, he couldn't hurt a fucking small guy.
Benavidez didn't do it. Benavidez can't do it. That dude goes. Whatever.
You think Canelo could beat Benavidez, Dubs, after what you've seen?
Yes. Benavidez cannot do anything that
you
Crawford
said the same thing about Crawford.
Benavidez cannot do anything that Crawford did.
Did not Dubs say the same exact thing about Crawford?
Whatever, Holmes. Whatever.
And Crawford went in there dominating.
Benavidez is not Crawford whatsoever.
He's not. He's bigger and stronger.
Yeah. Straight in, straight out.
Delane says Dubs is right, Gunner. Well, I bet. So we'll see. All I got to say, man. Gunner, you said Canelo would beat Crawford. When did I say that?
He never said that. Gunner never said that. Gunner was always on Crawford's side.
That's on my dead family. I never said that, bro.
Calm down, fool.
That's crazy.
He never said that. He never said that. How about this? You don't got to put it on that. He never said that.
I said that? No, there. I said that. How about I said that?
Why you block
homies? Motherfucking dead homies. I never said that, bro. I took Crawford from a year ago, bro. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, bro. These motherfuckers, you said this. Don't put words in my mouth, bro. I never said that. I said Bud was going to win easily, and he did. Don't say that, bro. I said Canelo's one of the greatest fighters of all time, but Canelo was slipping in his old age, bro. Canelo is not hungry anymore. Canelo is rich, bro, and he don't give a fuck anymore. He thought that Bud is a smaller dude and he could just bully him, and he found out. That's what I said. That's the truth. And I've said from the gate, man, also that Benavidez will beat Canelo. I've said that. And that's it. And we'll see. Just like we've seen about tonight. I was right about tonight, and we'll see if I'm right in the future. If I'm not, no big deal. Then I'm wrong. It's not a big deal. Thank you, Juan Sanchez. But I don't believe that Canelo has it anymore like he used to. He's not the same fighter, man. If Canelo was what he was in his prime, I would say Canelo destroys even fucking Crawford. But you seen tonight, he was so frustrated he couldn't do nothing. That was against a smaller guy. Now imagine a bigger guy. Because Benavidez outweighs Canelo by fucking 100 pounds. He's big. And he's fast, bro. And he does punches and bunches. And I know Dub says Canelo, the only fucking flaw with fucking Benavidez is he stands in front of you. But the thing is, Canelo telegraphs his punches. As he's gotten older, he telegraphs his punches. You can't do that with a fast fighter. You can't telegraph your punches because you lose, bro. I'm just saying. Exactly. High Wisdom. I don't think Canelo's washed up, but I don't believe his heart is there anymore. Not that he doesn't have heart. He'll fight anyway. He's not scared of Benavidez. He's not ducking anybody. But I believe that fucking he just doesn't have it anymore. He's made a lot of money. He's done his thing, man. He just doesn't have it. Some fighters just lose it after they get older. Look at fucking Mayweather when he fights all these weird fights. He gets caught. He got fucking caught by Logan Paul. They just lose it after a while, man. It's age. It's not that they're suckers or they're scared. Canelo's not scared of anyone in the world. But he just doesn't got it, man. He's too busy with side projects. You got to be hungry. In boxing, you got to be hungry. Bud was more hungry tonight. You guys can see Benavidez is very hungry. He wants to fight. I just believe the hunger outweighs the skill sometimes. That's just all I believe, but we'll see. They're never going to fight. We already know. Canelo's not going to fight him. There's no reason to fight him anymore. There's no belts.
Hey, gracias, Rondo.
You get your
That's right,
Juan says Canelo doesn't seem hungry no more. It's like the young lion will take out the old lion. every boxer, no matter how great they are, eventually succumbs to age, man. Money and mileage. Canelo has nearly twice as many fights as Bud. But remember when everyone was saying that was a positive, though? Before? Canelo has more fights. He has more experience. He has more this. He has more that. And I told you guys, Bud is a different type of fighter. And it wasn't that Bud's better than Canelo, because Canelo was skilled. Canelo just lost the edge, man. That's what I believe. He just lost the edge. Canelo still could beat half the fucking boxers in that division easily. He says Benavidez destroys Canelo. Facts. I want to see it. Jake Paul won't beat Canelo. Not even close. He says no belts. Damn, he lost the belts. Exactly, Gary. That's my argument right there. He says 800 million will do that. He's done everything. Exactly. He has nothing more to prove. When you don't have nothing more to prove and you got $1 billion in the bank, a beautiful wife, a great family, a mansion, bro, there's nothing left to prove. Canelo has proved it all. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time. What more does he have to prove? You lose that competitive edge, man.
Me and Gunnar would never box.
That's my brother. Nah, fuck all that.
Hey,
we don't have to agree on boxing.
Look, whatever me and him ever argue, we're not like all these other lames that used to be cool with us and then decided, oh, they're the mean girls. This is my brother right here.
Yes. Well, hey, we're gonna argue over boxing because we have two different trains of thought. That's what makes things so good. Guns, you think he beats Hamza Shiraz? Canelo? I do. I think Canelo beats Hamza Shiraz. I just don't believe he beats Benavidez. I'm not faded. I ain't even got a buzz. But I'm
lit. I'm lit. I'm about to grab the other. My last beatbox.
Yes.
And I think you're right. Lali, I don't think you sent us enough liquor.
Look at what Check 805 says. You didn't call Crawford beating Canelo, fool. Dubs, he says I didn't call Crawford beating Canelo.
No, he did. He did. He's been saying for a long time, Crawford.
He said, you say there's weight classes for a reason. There is weight classes for a reason, bro. But I said Crawford's the exception to the rule. Did I not? You must be a casual watcher of Gunners Collective, brother. Shout out to the 805, though.
Whoa.
Tuna says, yeah, he did ages ago, about a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be real. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it real, bro. I'm not. Look.
Hey, Lali said he's fucked up. Lali, are you though? Are you really fucked up? Or are you just saying you're fucked up? That's the question. I got one beatbox left, and I don't want to order more beer. Order more alcohol. That's why I'm waiting.
I honestly, Dubs, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. He said, I believe there's gonna be a rematch. I believe so too. There's too much money.
It's gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be even worse for Canelo.
I think Canelo will lose the rematch, but I believe there will be one though. Because
I already know, Lali.
He needs a big money fight, and this time though, he said Canelo 150 million guaranteed, Bud 10 million. Canelo's still on top. I don't know what planet you live on, but Bud's the undisputed 3-time, and he's the super middleweight, bro. He gets exactly what Canelo gets. Canelo's the draw, and Bud's the draw now too. So they both get about 100 million for that fight, bro. That's just the way it is. There's no way he's getting 10 million. He got 50 million for this fight, bro. The fuck he's gonna win?
Hey, I know. Hey, Mike. Hey, they better not. Hey, if they do rematch, don't fucking put them stupid ass fucking groups before you guys come out. Just fucking come out and fight, man. Fucking Netflix with that stupid ass bullshit. Nobody likes
steroids. Who was on steroids?
Oh, they're gonna say Canelo.
No, they're probably talking about Bud was on steroids. That's the only way he won. He beat him head up, bro.
Bud outboxed him.
He outboxed him. Steroids don't outbox you.
He didn't need steroids.
Steroids don't outbox you. He didn't knock Canelo down or hurt him. He just outboxed him. Canelo was never hurt in that fight. Canelo was frustrated in that fight, bro.
Facts.
Okay, he was never hurt. Not one time. Canelo never looked. We never seen his legs wobbled. We never seen him put his head down. We never seen Canelo jump back. Canelo was frustrated and outboxed in that fight. That's a fact. And he beat him by outboxing him.
Hey, we're
And
gonna do
frustrated him.
battles. I feel like we need battles because they forgot about us.
Yeah, hey, we got 360 in here, man. Hey, me and Dubs, man. Who you rocking with, man? Dollar for dollar. Let's see where you're at. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Dubs? Let's go.
Straight up.
He says, I'm saying Canelo needs steroids to beat Bud at boxing. That ain't gonna help him. It's ring IQ, bro.
Yeah, steroids does not, they don't, it doesn't do anything in the ring. It doesn't do any that.
Let me explain something to you,
What are
7 grand.
steroids gonna
First of
do?
all, Canelo punches harder than Bud right now, to this day. He punches harder than him. Bud could take the punch, though. See, people's chins are harder than Canelo is blessed with the best chin in boxing, period. Meaning you can't hurt him.
Yeah.
Bud is too. We've now learned that Bud is too, right? So now, with Bud being able to take that punch and having I'm not going to say Bud's the better boxer. I'm going to say he was better tonight. Thank you, Lali.
Hey, gracias, Lali. I said, damn, I couldn't even say
He was better tonight, right? Did Crawford beat Canelo in the pocket? He did. He beat him in the pocket. He beat him in the corner. He beat him on the ropes. He beat him on the outside. He beat him in every aspect of boxing tonight, bro.
He did.
Yeah, he beat him in every aspect of boxing, but that doesn't mean Canelo's a punk or Canelo didn't have it. He just beat him. He just was better tonight, bro. He was better tonight. That's a fact. They said Canelo's neck is strong as fuck. That's what helped him. I believe that too. Thank you, Lali. He says, stop making excuses for Canelo. I'm not making excuses for Canelo.
Who is making excuses? Who said that?
He lost, homie.
Who said that? Wait. Who?
I speak facts. He's on my channel. He says, stop making excuses for look at Canelo lost, bro. Ain't no fucking excuse for Canelo. I'm a Crawford fan. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Canelo just can't beat. Crawford's just a more superior boxer at this point in his career. Thank you, James. Bud is more technical. There it is. And that's exactly what I said, the reason why he was going to beat Canelo in the first place. Where does Canelo go from here to the next fight, David? He'll still get hella money. Canelo is straight trash. Canelo ain't straight trash, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Canelo can beat certain people at this point, but there's a lot of people he can beat, and that's a fact. Bud is the best boxer in boxing right now. Period. High wisdom. He proved it tonight. For those that don't want to give him his respect, you're full of shit. How the fuck are you not going to give Bud his respect after what he did tonight? Not only did he beat one of the best of all times, but he did it. Now, I won't say with ease, because Canelo threw some punches. He beat him, though. There's no dispute. If Canelo is trash, what the fuck are we? Canelo's not trash. Canelo's one of the best fighters ever to do it. Canelo could still beat almost everybody in the boxing roster.
Mm-hmm.
There's just some people I believe he cannot beat, and especially now being exposed, and it's not Canelo's heart. He has heart. He's not scared of anyone. He's never ducked anyone. I believe, me personally, I believe Canelo got a little bit of money, a lot of bit of money, right? And his heart isn't in it anymore like that. He just.
I don't agree with that. I'm gonna say this. I think he thought Bud couldn't come up that high after what we saw with Madrimov. I think he overlooked him, and he paid a fucking price. I think he felt like, man, this dude he struggled with this dude 2 weight classes below me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come in. I think he thought, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna hit his fucking body as soon as I connect to his. And Bud ate Canelo's punches.
Yeah,
and I think that's what frustrated Canelo the most, because he was like, wait a minute, I can't knock him out. And Canelo, the way he fights now, he doesn't throw combinations. And so when he's trying to load up on punches and Bud throws a fucking jab out there and knocks him off his mark, it fucked him up.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that.
And I believe that too. And what I also believe is that Canelo thought that Bud couldn't eat his shit. Like,
Yes,
there's
that's
no
what I
way.
just said.
No, I agree with that. He couldn't eat his shit. And at the same time, when you're that great, when you're greatness, right? Which Canelo is, you become arrogant a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And I believe he believes, and as a fighter, you need a little bit of arrogance. You do need that. You have to have that in your pedigree, right? Because you have to believe you're the best. Just like Benavidez believes he's the best. Shakur believes he's the best. Teofimo believes he's the best. They all believe they're the best, right? They're the number one. You got to have that arrogance. Now, Canelo has earned that arrogance through sheer determination in fights.
Mm-hmm.
And he felt that Bud didn't have the pedigree because Bud hasn't fought the caliber of fighters he fought.
Facts.
Right? So now at this point, Bud, he just, if you look at it on paper, and it was true, Bud was the smaller guy.
Bud had so many things that look, what I talked about the whole time. And even the fucking commentator said there's no ring rust. I thought the ring rust was really going to hurt him. The ring rust. Everything that we thought was a negative for him,
he checked off.
He showed.
He checked off.
It's not going to apply.
He checked off.
I did it too, man.
And that's the reason I went for Bud, because I have been watching Bud and I've seen him get better in every fight. The Madrimov fight was a hiccup. It happens with everybody, man. There's just some dudes that you just can't fuck with. That is just what it is. It's in life, right? I said it the other day. There was a dude I couldn't beat up no matter what I did, but I could beat up the guy he couldn't beat up, right?
And I've told Gunner, when I was a kid, I boxed when I was a kid, and there was a guy that he never beat me. I fought him like 3 times. I hated fighting him because every time he hit me, I swear it felt like my brain was going to explode. But I beat him every time. But I hated, his name is Lenny Fuste. Every time I fought Lenny, I hated it. I couldn't stand it.
Canelo was counting on power punches. He got outboxed supremely. Not only was he counting on power punches, he was counting on being the bigger guy. He was counting on this guy not being able to carry his weight. He was counting on everything that everyone was arguing about. Everything was saying. There's a lot of people that were like, there is no way he could fuck with Canelo. I thought about that. I took that into account. I was like, he's a smaller guy. I don't know if he can carry this weight. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Bud proved everybody wrong.
He did. He proved me wrong. I'll say that. Yeah. I don't know about anybody else, but he proved me wrong. And in the process, he made me a fan.
Bud got 50 million. And look, and I guarantee this with Dubs, I already know him. Bud didn't make him a fan over his fighting skills or his agilities. He made him a fan over being humble.
Absolutely.
So his humility.
It was both. But the fact that, look, I'm a Christian. I'm not anybody else's version of a Christian. I will cuss. I don't care about what anybody says. But the fact that he thanked God, the first thing he did was thank God. And then the respect that he showed, I said, man, I got to support this guy.
Yes. You see, you could, and here's the thing. You could not like a boxer because of his attitude or whatever. But what they do in the ring, if they do what they say they're going to do, and you can't deny that, and then their humility, if they show humility, if they praise the other boxer, if they give respect, it makes you gain a different type of respect for them. Me with Bud, I knew the type of person he was. Some of the things I said stood out. You know what I mean? Like he said stood out to me. Like he always showed love for his higher power, and he always put his family first. And I was like, man, that's a good dude right there, and he's got skills. I believe this dude's dedicated. I could just tell by his demeanor he's dedicated. And I believe at this point, when I seen, this is the thing that stood out to me too. When I seen Canelo buying those watches, they kept showing it. I don't know why the fuck they showed it, right? But they'd like to show motherfuckers balling out. It's like, I don't know, makes people tap in. They kept showing Canelo buy those watches. He's earned those. He earned the money to get those.
I didn't see those. I didn't see it.
Okay, he was buying one watch. It was 1.4 million. He was like, I'll take that one. I'll take that one too. I'll take that one too. And that one, right? When I seen all that,
I wish I would have saw that. I probably would have rooted against him after that.
When I seen all that, I was like, he lost it. He lost that competitive edge. He's more into the money and showing off now. He's just like Rocky and Rocky 3 when he was doing too much. That's when I knew I can't fuck with Canelo like that right now. I support the Raza. I support the Mexicanos. I support all that. But that person right there is different. Mm-hmm. He wanted to show off that he bought the $1.4 million watch, the $900,000.
I don't respect that. I don't respect that whatsoever.
To
me, That is such a horrible thing with so many people, especially you're a proud Mexicano. There's so many Mexicanos that are struggling, and for you to fucking have the audacity to buy a watch for $1 million,
1.4 million. He goes, I got 1.4 million on my hand.
That's ugly. To me, that's ugly. That's horrible.
Then he said this, Dubs. Then he said this. It's right there. If you guys watch on Netflix on the build up to the fight, watch it. I'm not lying, right? He buys this, Dubs. Then there's a $900,000 watch. He said, I'd take that one too. 500,000, I'll take that one too.
So 200,000, $2 million, $2 million on fucking watch.
And he says this, Dubs, and he says, hey, when you got it, you can't pass it up. It's right there. I got to take it off. I'll take it right now.
I honestly, if I would have saw that, I would have been pissed. I don't respect that.
That's when I was like, I'm seeing. Then at the same time, I see that, right? And I'm like, okay, he's got.
If you want to buy that, look at. If you want to buy that, turn the fucking cameras off. Buy whatever the fuck you want. But as the face of Mexico and as the face of boxing, when you do that and you show that, I don't respect that.
He says that fool earned that. Fool, he did earn that, Sir Dave. Look,
yeah, he did earn that. He did earn that, but why floss it? But why floss it?
At the same time, bro, come on, man. These are watches, bro, and there's people that support him that are struggling. Now, he said he's balling, fool. He's doing that, but balling don't mean shit to me, Sir Dave. See, I don't care about balling. Balling don't prove nothing to me. Here's another thing, right? Crawford bought a Rolex before the fight, and he engraved 42-0 for motivation. It cost him $100,000. He did that. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about Crawford. I'm talking about Canelo, right? But let me tell you something about Crawford. Crawford was asked a question. He said, if you could bring back any 3 people, alive or dead, famous, whatever, to go fishing with you, who would you bring back? He said, no doubt, I'll take my sons fishing. His sons, not Tupac, not fucking Muhammad Ali, not this guy. He said, I'll take my sons, right? We'll go to Alaska or somewhere we've never been. His family comes first before anything. That's right there. It's things like that I respect, right? I respect
phenomenal. Look at phenomenal Mexican says, Dubs, in Mexico, we don't really like Canelo like that. He has more Mexican American fans than Mexican fans. Wow.
I'm just saying, when I seen that, I was like disappointed in Canelo. Not that hey, look, you're balling out, you got money, do your thing, man. I ain't mad at you. But we're talking about a man that looked right at the camera, was like, when you got it, you could get whatever you want. There's so many people that support him, man, that are suffering and going through things. And I don't know what charitable things Canelo does. I don't know, right? I don't know his business.
I just think it's ugly for people.
It's an ugly look.
I think it's ugly for people to spend that much money on a camera. Whatever you do, hey, look at, hey, that bottle, that's his money. He could do it, but why publicize it when so many people are struggling? I can't respect it.
Canelo been wearing silk pajamas for a while. Yes, he's earned his way. He started from nothing.
A side note: have you ever fucked on silk sheets? It's the worst thing in the world.
He said he should have.
Never mind. I was talking to myself.
No, I know. I've never fucked on him. He's not responsible.
They're horrible. They're too slippery.
Sir Dave, he's not responsible for helping everyone. But let me explain something to you. Me and Dubs don't make a lot of money, bro. We get so much hatred because we don't help as much people as we should. We've helped a lot of people, bro. We don't get no recognition for it, and we just move on, right? But even us, small timers, man, get a lot of hate for not helping people. And you have someone that's worth $1 billion, bro, and he's buying watches, 2.4 million like that, spends it. That's an ugly look, bro, when that's what they're focusing on.
Hey, thank you to the ones that have fucked on silk sheets and that answered. Gunner hasn't, so he doesn't understand. It's horrible.
I never fucked on silk sheets.
Don't ever put silk sheets on your bed. It's not the business.
He said, you guys help with game, fool. We've helped a lot of different ways, Sir Dave. But like I said, one thing about me and Dubs is we give game, but we don't give up game.
Facts.
That's a fact. Rico, thank you. All right, I'm gonna get up out of here, Dubs. I gotta piss and I gotta.
Okay, I'm waiting on some more beer because I don't want to drink the last beatbox. And I'm gonna go. I don't know why Gunner never played music. We were on for fucking 19
Go live with Dubs, man. He's gonna bump some music and chill with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Support my brother right here, man. I'm gonna go eat some tamales. All right, guys.
Give me a few minutes.